Water Valley Blue Devil football kicks off now. Today's game is brought to you by Turnage Drug Store, Farm Bureau Insurance, Tri-Lake Eye Clinic, Midtown Auto Parts, Mechanics Bank, Water Valley and Oxford, Valley Tool Incorporated, State Farm Insurance, C.W. White Incorporated, Black & Associates PA, Luke's Body Shop, RENASANT Bank of Water Valley, Horan & Horan PLLC, RE/MAX Legacy Realty, Sherry Fisher, Yellowbush General Hospital and Nursing Home, First Choice Insurance with 3 locations, Kroll Martin PLLC, and Dunn's Country Store.
Good evening, Water Valley fans, and welcome to Week 3 of Water Valley High School football. This week is at Bobby Clark Field and at home, and it's homecoming. I'm Steve Lindsay here with Bob Murphy, and Lance Clement is with us again.
Yes, sir.
And Lance, the Devils took one on the chin last week, and this week is not an opponent that you can take it easy on.
No, they're coming in undefeated, as a matter of fact.
Right.
They're 3-0. They beat Kosciuszko, J.Z. George, and then last week they beat Yazoo County. So it's going to be a tough test here on homecoming.
Yeah, and I've heard the kids say that Winona is especially fast on offense and defense. They've got a lot of speed, and I was hoping that this rain this week maybe would slow the field down a little bit, but
slow that track down.
Just drained right off, didn't it?
Well, Bob and I were talking, and traditionally they're always fast. They always score a lot of points, but they always give up a lot of points too. So maybe
they do.
Maybe tonight will be our night to go up on them.
And I've been thinking, in hindsight, they always say it's 2020, and we were talking about with some of the coaches this week, what in the world did we do on this play? What in the world did we do on this play and whatever? But, we made a lot of mistakes last week. Maybe we even ran the wrong defense a little bit. I think we were running like a 5-2 or a 5-3 in a lot of cases. We should have gone to a 3-4-4.
Well,
but
I think one thing, Steve, is what you're kind of getting to is it's assignment football, and you have to stay in your lanes and know what you're supposed to do. A lot of times when we were run blitzing, we ran right past the ball carrier, and then they were in the second level before you knew it. And
a lot of times early in the year, the coaches want to let the kids learn their roles and learn their assignments. It doesn't matter if we win or lose.
Right.
We want to win, yes, but we need to learn how to play football and play assignment football.
And this is the last game to learn.
That's right.
Next week we start region play.
That's right. Well, this week is going to be a big test for the Blue Devils, and they are on the field and getting loose and getting ready. I think we got about 10 minutes left before kickoff. Lance, what do you think we got to do tonight on offense?
I think we're going to have to score a lot of points because I believe Winona is going to score. They're averaging around 43 points a game, and they played 3 games. So we've got to score points, whether it's on the ground or through the air. I guess it's going to just have to see which one they're least efficient at and attack them,
Well, we lost a big offensive lineman this week.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and we lost, Jonathan Norwood.
Yeah, he is a big one.
Norwood Monday decided to go homeschool and get a job.
Okay, all right. Well, wish him the best, but it's not good for our offensive line.
Might be good for the pocketbook, but not so much for football.
Right.
But yeah, Norwood's a big kid. We'll be missing him for sure.
I think we can build. We can build off our second half from last week. And, I'm sure.
And we can learn that McCray maybe needs to be in on first and second down and then pulling.
Yeah.
Instead of coming in on third when you only get really one down.
Yeah, because he was getting those 3 or 4 yards, tough yards.
Yeah. And he opens up the offense for us.
Right.
So I think that's what we need to do.
Just not get behind the sticks. Last week we were behind the sticks. Like you said, every time it was third and long, second and long.
And when we get an opportunity to get the momentum and don't have that big play to kind of lose everything.
Right.
We'll take a break here, and when we get back, Bob will give us a rundown of the history between the two schools. You're watching Blue Devil football.
When did insurance companies start emailing handshakes? Why is a billboard the only place you see your agent's face? Who decided you can't have good rates and good coverage? If you're questioning your insurance options, get real answers from a real person with a Farm Bureau Insurance Get Real review. It's simple, quick, and tailored just for you. Get real auto, home, and life insurance. Get Farm Bureau Insurance.
See agents Chuck Upchurch, Don Gray, and Bradley Brown.
The Grenada law firm of Horan & Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. Attorneys Kevin Horan, Jimmy Powell, and Brad Dagnalt are ready and prepared to fight for your rights. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you. Contact them at 226-2185 or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada. A family practice since 1926.
There's a special quality of life we enjoy here in our area, a way of life you don't find just anywhere. And at Mechanics Bank, we're working together with you to keep a good thing growing. It's that hometown feel, that commitment to make sure you get not just words and empty promises, but genuine, helpful financial service from local people who share your values and have a heart for your community. Standing strong, standing the test of time. Mechanics Bank.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Bob Murphy to give us a rundown between the history of the two schools. Bob, what's it look like?
All right, history between Water Valley and Winona, a short one compared to most teams that we play. This is the 16th meeting between the schools. The series started back in 1999. Water Valley leads the overall series 10-5-0. First meeting, back in 1999, August 27th, Water Valley won a squeaker 22-21. Unfortunately, last year, Winona won in a big way, 54-35. That was on September 27th. Games in Water Valley. Water Valley leads the series 5-3. Coach Brad Embry is 6-5 against the Tigers. Both teams were members of Region 2-2A back in 2001-2002 seasons, and then 2-3A in the 2009-10 season. The Devils and Tigers met in the playoffs. In 2010, they had played twice. Water Valley won during the regular season. In the playoffs, Water Valley lost a heartbreaker to Winona 10-7 as the Tigers advanced on into the playoffs. I believe it was the North Half that they advanced to. On this date in history, in Blue Devil history, Water Valley's record on September 25th, 6-4-0. And also something we might add too, guys, tonight, of course, being homecoming, unusually early for Water Valley, but due to the situation, I just want to mention too that the homecoming record for Water Valley is, let's see here, it's 54-19. The Devils are 1-1 against Winona here in homecoming games. Unfortunately, they lost. Their last loss in a homecoming game was to Winona, 54-19 in 2016. So.
Well,
hopefully we can make a little revenge tonight.
Well, some of the kids were saying today, why don't we just play Bruce? I said, well, you can't pick really your homecoming games a whole lot.
You can't have homecoming on an away game either. That wouldn't
work. So, yeah,
unless unusual circumstances, where your stadium's under construction or you don't have a
right.
And so, like this year's different. We got COVID. We have
and obviously that's why we're having everything so early. Is
right, because you never know when the breakout might happen. So you want to get things in early. So this is the task before them tonight, and it's a big one. So Devils got to be ready. Hopefully they are. They're about to do the national anthem and prayer, so we'll take a break and be back for kickoff right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Oh, no. Are you okay, Mike?
Yeah, I had a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry. State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're going to get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
In Water Valley, see your good neighbor agent, Andy Epps, for your insurance and financial needs.
State Farm.
C.W. White Incorporated Petroleum Products in Water Valley supports Blue Devil football and academics, selling quality petroleum products at reasonable prices for over 60 years. C.W. White offers local express ethanol and non-ethanol gasolines. Open 24/7 on Wise Street in Water Valley. Also additional locations of local express and Sunoco fuels in Charleston, Batesville, Sardis, and Senatobia. Wishing the best for the Blue Devils this season.
Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, Jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
At Yalobusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalobusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalobusha General Hospital.
It's time for the Devils to come through the tunnel. Here they come.
The Devils.
Here come your Blue Devils.
I think see some alumni for homecoming in the crowd. I saw Paris down there.
Oh, yeah?
And Bud Tolbert's little brother, I call him Little Bud. He gets mad when I say that.
You know, we got a good crowd here, considering you only can have 25% capacity. Looks like we may have that.
Ty Morgan's here from last year.
Blue Devils are led by head coach Brad Embry.
I don't see Bud, but they might be playing some of the guys. I try to stay up with them on Facebook. But hey, did you get my text this week? I sent you a text that Zach Martin was the guy on Saved by the Bell. That was his last name on the show. That's right. Where that came from. So
you were throwing all kind of Zach Efron, Zach. I don't know what all you said, but yeah, it's Zach. Our guy is Zach Martin. Okay.
Zach Morris. We said Zach Martin is his name.
Yeah,
Zach Morris was the.
Winona won the toss, but they elected to defer, so Blue Devils will get it first.
That's good. So it looks like they actually have a kicker this week. He's going to come up and soccer style boot it, but it's not going to go very far. It's going to be received by number 1, Rucker. And he's getting around the left side, up the sideline. There's a flag early.
Oh, man.
Man, he's gone. He's gone. No one will really catch him, but it's coming back, Lance.
I'm afraid it is. That's usually a block in the back or a hold.
Not one flag, but 2 came in.
Yep. Oh, gone it. That would have been the ultimate start for us.
Yeah, that would be nice. If you were watching at home, if you're watching this live or on the video, when he took off down the sideline, you could tell we weren't really excited.
We saw the whole team saw the flags, yeah.
They're like, all right, well, it looks good, but it's coming back.
Yeah.
So usually Dre starts in this situation, but I don't see him out there.
No, I don't believe he's out there.
And I see
or CJ's at quarterback.
CJ, right? I see Marion. But I don't see Dre.
I see Colby.
You would think Dre would start in this situation. But hey, look, now Q has not been in there a whole lot at running back.
Okay.
And he is fast.
He's in there right now. And he's going to get it
off to him right up the middle. But helmet came off. See, Q's helmet came off.
Let's see if it come out. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, here comes Dre.
He wants to go back, but they're waving him off. He's got to come off the field. Q's a great kid. I've gotten to know him in my class. He's quiet, and you have to kind of open him up a little bit.
Yeah.
But once I've gotten him talking, man, he's a great kid.
He's one of a lot of sophomores that are playing a lot of minutes for us.
Yep. Marion's good. Oh, they're going to fake it to Marion and get around the left side. He's got a little room.
We go.
First down and more. Wow, up over the 52, about the 49 of Winona.
That's a nice play. They really bit hard on that fake.
Yeah. Well, they're going to key on some of our guys from any film that they watch. Dre, Marion, they're going to watch where those 2 numbers go.
That's right.
So if we can use those as bait early, we'll do okay. Marion's in the slot on this play. Q's in the backfield. Uh-oh, we got a flag already. What in the world?
I don't think they know.
I'm just trying to figure out why there would be a penalty this early, and they haven't even. The offensive line had not even come to the line and gotten set yet.
It's going to be against Winona.
It's got to be something, maybe like 12 minutes on defense or something. Yeah.
Sideline.
Oh, sideline. Okay.
Wow, you used to get a warning. You don't get a warning anymore?
Well, that was the warning and the your warning is 5-yard penalty.
Next one's going to be 10. First and 5 for the Blue Devils.
CJ hands it off this time to Q up the middle. He breaks loose of the first tackle, but then gets wrapped up
that is
right at the line of scrimmage.
That was a host of Tigers tackling there. That big number 70 is a man in there, Steve.
He's wide.
Yes, sir.
The ball carrier stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Well, like we were saying last week, second down and 5 is a whole lot better than second and 15 or second and 12, second and 10. And that's what we were running with last week. All right, this time it looks like they've got Colby in the slot on the left side, but he's tight.
Marion out wide.
Bad
snap.
CJ's just going to have to try to do something with it, and that's going to be – he lost about 4. Be about 3rd and 9.
It's that 3rd and long.
Now see Dre's coming in. I don't like it, man. On 3rd, I'd rather have Q in on 3rd because he's a whole lot quicker. Here's my thought though. Early, why don't you run Q up the middle and not Dre?
Right.
Run Q out to the side. Yeah, let him try to get the corner because he's quick.
Dre's tough to bring down.
I'd run Dre up the middle or off tackle or something. All right,
you think Dre's in there to block on the passing play?
You know, Winona doesn't have really a safety deep. They've walked their safety up within 10 yards or 9 yards of the line of scrimmage. So you can't – they're playing man-to-man is basically what they're playing.
Yeah, they're basically in just a straight man-to-man.
But that penalty's going to be on Water Valley, and that's going to be 3rd and 14. You are in a passing situation now.
Exactly. I'm a little surprised, knowing it's 3rd and 14, that Winona is not dropping back with a safety over the top or a zone or at least someone over the top.
High snap. He's going to throw it down the left side to Colby. Colby's fighting with the receiver. No flag. There were just a lot of hands right there.
Yeah, a lot of chicken fighting going on. It's going to bring up a punt for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, Colby will come back. I just don't like that Dre didn't even get a touch on the ball, that possession. He didn't touch the ball the whole time.
Nope.
Yeah, I just think.
I wasn't watching him there. Maybe they're bringing him in because he's such a good blocker on passing downs, But I'd like
you have to almost. Yeah, because he's bigger. Yep. Q's just not going to be able to get that defensive end coming around or whatnot. But
Colby will drop back to punt it for us. Marion's up back.
He gets it off.
We need a
sideways
end of roll on this wet field. She's rolling backwards. Just stop it.
That just all started with the snap. It's got to be up there around the knees or from the knees to the shoulders. But Winona will take over at the 31-yard line, and we'll get our first taste of what they're going to be like for the rest of the night.
That's right. We'll get a look on this first drive here and see what they're all about.
Now, I guarantee our DBs are going to have their work cut out for them tonight. Okay, we got our cheerleader back this year. I can hear that.
We got Lenore.
Lenore is here. She don't even have a kid on the field, but she's here. They try to run the ball up the middle, but Blue Devils get them for about a 4-yard gain.
Yep. Kind of that old wham play is what we used to call it, off that 6-hole, off the tackle.
Yeah, in practice, I never did learn the holes a whole lot because I didn't want to run the ball up the middle. So we had A gap and B gap. That's a problem.
Even to the right and I to the left. In the shotgun. Ooh, that looked like some illegal motion.
Oh, right up the middle. Q made the tackle there. Oh, stripped by Marion Morgan. And Marion's got the ball at the 35-yard line.
Hey, he's not down. Stay in bounds, Marion.
He's alive. That's a touchdown.
That's 6, boy.
6 points for Marion Morgan. That's what I'm talking about, right? Marion just stole the ball and said, give me.
He stole it.
And took off.
And he wasn't going to be tackled. I mean, they had him by the ankles. They had him by the legs. He just kept shaking and baking and finally got loose.
Crazy.
That's great.
They had the running back stood up, and Marion just took the ball from him and took off running.
That's right. Great play by Marion. And like I said, he just wasn't going down. That looked like something you do out in the backyard, you know.
Well, that's all I'm going to hear. I don't care what the rest of the game goes like. Monday, all I'm going to hear about, Mr. Lynch, you see that steal I had and that touchdown.
He deserves to talk about it. I think I'm going to be talking about it Monday, too.
I might just bring it up first.
Yeah, go ahead and get it over with.
All right, John Surratt on the extra point. Walker Tedford to hold. They had been perfect on the year. I hope I didn't jinx them by saying that. Good snap, ball's down, and the kick is good.
All right.
Ooh, a little to the right, but it still made it in there. So the Devils up early, 7-0 after the steal fumble. Well, it wasn't even really a fumble. It's just a steal. He just said, thank you.
So that's mine.
We'll take a break and be back for the kickoff right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Turnage Drugstore, the guardian of your health for over 110 years, is Water Valley's own locally owned pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. Turnage's not only has medications you need, but gift items for your family. Stop in and set a spell and have something refreshing from the old-fashioned snack bar. Over 110 years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drugstore on Main Street in the heart of downtown Water Valley.
Complete Body Repair. They do headliner replacement, vinyl top replacement, air conditioner repair, lockout service, and most any other body repair your vehicle would need. Luke's Body Shop has 24-hour towing, free estimates for any job. Ask about their coast-to-coast carports, buildings, and garages. When you're in need of body repair, take your vehicle to Luke's Body Shop, South Main Street in Water Valley. Open weekdays 8 till 5.
RENASANT Bank, understanding you.
Main Street Coffeyville Insurance is now First Choice Insurance. We take pride in our customer service. Our goal is to build long-term relationships with our clients through our experienced agents and the ease of doing business. It is our belief that people should be treated equally with the respect and patience they deserve. Great customer service before, throughout, and after the process is our main concern. We strive to give you the best insurance experience. First Choice has insurance to meet your family's needs.
All right, we're back. John Surratt has this thing teed up, ready to kick. He's on the right hash. He's going to kick it to the left side over there around the 20-yard line to Winona. They're going to come back and then bounce it back to the sideline. He makes a man miss. Surratt makes the tackle at the 44-yard line. Nice job, John. And the guy that missed the tackle, that was Q. He dove at him. He knew. He probably closed his eyes right at the last second.
You know, John's a kicker, and he was pretty aggressive over there. Were you ever that aggressive when you had to tackle somebody, Lindsey?
So I tell a story to my kids all the time just so they don't want to play with me in class.
Yeah.
That I got the hit of the week when we played Cincinnati against a guy that went to the Pro Bowl just for returns.
Okay.
Tremaine Mack, if you remember that guy a long time ago. This ball is going to be thrown out to number 5. Nice tackle right there by that's Jones.
That was a very good open field tackle.
Jarius Jones just came up.
Jerry Jones is a junior playing at that safety or cornerback position. Came up and made a nice play there. But it was a pickup of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5.
This time, Winona lines up slot left, way wide on the slot guy. They're going to hand it off up the middle. They watched that film last week, so Devils get a stop, but it'll be like 3rd and maybe 1 or 2. 1.
With 84 on the tackle there. That was Avery Humphrey.
And Avery, I'm going to tell you, he's playing on a sore knee right now. He strained his ACL or MCL1. He's got a brace on right now. You remember he was icing that thing late in the game last week.
That's right.
Right up the middle. That's a first down for Winona. And a pickup of about 9 or 8. 7 maybe. He just had a big hole right there off the left side.
For the first down inside.
Yeah, I think Winona's seeing at least early on that they're able to just run the ball. There's no sense in even trying to get outside or pass it because they're just running right up the middle right now.
We're still rolling with 5 down linemen and basically 2 linebackers. And they're all on the left side of the field, on the weak side. It's just surprising. They run to the weak side this time. And number 7 for Winona is going to take it for about 7 yards.
Yep, same play, just running up the middle, kind of maybe zone blocking, possibly just finding that crease.
Man, I would love to see us go to more of a 3-4 or a 4-4. Quick snap, they're up on the ball. They're quick snapping the ball. He's going to be close. He's got the first down.
Number 7 again on the ball carrier for the Tigers.
Number 7 is the workhorse for him right now, Steve. Darian Townsend, pretty good size running back, and
we have a
right now
water.
He's making us pay.
Yep, we have a water timeout. We'll take a break while they get refreshed and be back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
There's a special quality of life we enjoy here in our area, a way of life you don't find just anywhere. And at Mechanics Bank, we're working together with you to keep a good thing growing. It's that hometown feel, that commitment to make sure you get not just words and empty promises, but genuine, helpful financial service from local people who share your values and have a heart for your community. Standing strong, standing the test of time. Mechanics Bank.
Main Street Coffeyville Insurance is now First Choice Insurance. We take pride in our customer service. Our goal is to build long-term relationships with our clients through our experienced agents and the ease of doing business. It is our belief that people should be treated equally with the respect and patience they deserve. Great customer service before, throughout, and after the process is our main concern. We strive to give you the best insurance experience. First Choice has insurance to meet your family's needs.
All right, we're back. Winona's got the ball there on the move. They're in Water Valley territory at the 27. Number 7 has been running. He's way back.
He's got it again.
And he has got a full head of steam when he hits the line. But number 51 for Water Valley came in, and Dre McCray.
Ball carrier is number 2, Demarius Robinson.
Jamarius?
Brought down by a couple of
that's
number 11, Dre McCray.
I don't have him on the roster, 51.
Yeah, I don't either.
Jamarius Jenkins.
Jamarius Jenkins. Oh,
okay.
That's 90 from last week. Okay, that's Jenkins. Okay. He looked like Jenkins, but I didn't want to say it.
Right. Yeah, he was wearing 90 last week. He's a sophomore. He's a good-sized kid.
Yep. So slot right this time for Winona. They're looking to throw it. They're going to chunk it out in the flat to number 5. He's got some speed. Marion's after him. He's going to get him out, but they get the first down.
Yep, another first down for Winona.
Good play.
They're moving the ball well on us right now.
Well, I mean, that was not badly defended, but we've got to get on those guys a little bit quicker. That's all.
Yeah.
You get on that guy a little bit quicker, we can make that stop.
I'm looking for number 7 again.
Oh, we got some whistles.
Let's back him up, ref. There we go.
Oh, wow. Already got a false start.
Good ball, false start penalty against the Tigers.
That'll make it 1st and 15.
I tell you, this refereeing crew now, they're pretty quick on calling these things.
They are. They've been on it. They've been on top of it. Maybe the best crew we've had at this point in the game, but it's only
15 yards to go.
Only 7 minutes into the game at the 5:10 mark.
You know, I'm not going to say the referees are good. I never say the referees are good, but they're quick.
They are.
They're really quick tonight.
Yeah, time will tell if they're good. I'm sure
I like that call, though.
We'll disagree with them every now and then. Snaps taken back. They're looking to throw it. They got a man out in the end zone. And wow, my goodness. Chris Harris had him right there. All he had to do was get his hand up. The touchdown, Winona. That's number 6. So dark, I can't.
21-yard pass there. He just he got behind us, and it looked like Chris kind of hesitated a little bit while the ball was in the air, and that never turns out real good.
Number 29, Noah Durham, on to attempt a point after touchdown.
That was Small, number 6, Small. All right, so Winona's
they missed it, didn't they?
Trying to kick the ball, no good.
No good. The score,
so
4 seconds remaining in the
after the score, no extra. The extra points, no good. Your score is 7-6. Water Valley 5:04 mark. We'll be back for the kickoff right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
At Yalabusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalabusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalabusha General Hospital.
Turnage Drug Store, the guardian of your health for over 110 years, is Water Valley's own locally owned pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. Turnage's not only has medications you need, but gift items for your family. Stop in and set a spell and have something refreshing from the old-fashioned snack bar. Over 110 years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drug Store on Main Street in the heart of downtown Water Valley.
All right, we're back. Winona has this thing teed up and ready to go. The score is 7-6 in favor of Water Valley. Ball fell off the tee. Man, I always hated that.
Kicking from the left hash this time. Kicker's 28, Chance Richardson.
He's going to pooch kick this over there around Marion Morgan, maybe Q, which is bad. You wouldn't think he would want to kick that way.
Well, they don't want to kick deep, though, because we took it for a TD last time, even though we had a penalty. There's another penalty flag.
That's the clock ran out. That's going to be a delay of game. The ball fell off the tee, and they didn't reset their. That's what I'm saying. They're supposed to reset the clocks if the ball falls off the tee.
Mm-hmm.
Flag is being waved off.
Yeah, okay, they waved it off. Good. That's fair. Yeah, every time they'll reset the clock, but the second time it falls off, they'll make you hold it.
I got you. Okay.
He's got his Adidas cleats on, his soccer cleats.
This may be going straight to Jerrion, around the 40. Somewhere between Marion and Jerrion is what I'm thinking. And there it is.
Straight to Marion Morgan. Straight up the field. Let's go. Straight up the field. Make your block. Oh, Marion just ran right into a guy. He needs to sidestep that guy and get upfield a little bit.
Yeah, that looked kind of painful.
Not bad field position, though. We'll take it at the 37. They're marking it at 35. Wow.
Yeah, 35.
Wow.
First down, Blue Devils from their own 35.
I thought he got the 37. I thought the initial contact was up there around 37, but evidently they marked him where he fell.
Yeah, I guess so. Second offensive drive of the night for the Blue Devils. Had a first down on the first drive, and then ended up having to punt. So maybe this drive we can take it all the way to the house.
So CJ gets it, hands it off to number 8 around the left side, and he just doesn't get anywhere.
That was Jaden Morgan, number 8.
Right.
Jaden's a freshman. Freshman running back.
Well, the coaches all have told me that he's quick, he's crafty. If he gets in the open field, he's going to be hard to catch.
Okay.
But man, I don't know.
They just took a shot with him and his speed, tried to get outside, but Winona strung it out pretty well there.
I like Dre McCray pounding their heads for the first couple of downs. Well, this time it's going to be kept by CJ. He dove forward. The ball came out, but I think he was down. They're ruling him down at the 39-yard line.
Third and about 6 coming up. I will say this, Winona is shifting their linemen a lot late, too. And a lot of times when we're snapping the ball, they're not even set.
They're just trying to keep us. They're trying to keep us from being able to guess or call a play based on what they look like. This is going to be a pass. It looks like CJ's throwing it out in the flat. Nice catch. Did it hit the ground by Marion Morgan? Hauled it in. They're saying it's a catch at the 50. Wow. I'm glad we don't have replay.
Yeah, that was a nice throw and catch.
Whether or not he caught it or not, I don't know. But
yeah, I understand.
Replay could only hurt.
I actually thought the DB was riding his back there.
He was
kind of looking for a flag on that play also.
That was a good catch by Marion. First down, Blue Devils. So this time Morgan's in the slot. Q's in the backfield for CJ.
Colby's out wide left.
Ball is handed off to Q right up the middle. He had a little runner. Okay. He bounces it out now, but man, good pursuit by Winona.
Yeah, very quick pursuit, too. When he first bounced it out, I thought, hey, we might be able to get outside, but that shut down in a hurry.
Real quick. He only got about one. Wow. Well, sometimes it's best just to dive forward for what you can get, but you got to try that. You know, you got to see if you can bounce it. And no, he's going to pull it this time. He's looking to throw it out in the flat for Marion, but it was tipped. That was number 9 that tipped it, I believe, wasn't it?
Actually, it was our player.
Our player?
Yeah, it was 31. That was Zach that got his hands on it. I think Zach thought it was to him, and it may have been. If it was to Zach, it was high. If it was to Marion, it was probably low. So,
yeah.
Brings up a 3rd and 9.
Yeah, I got yelled at one time in a JV game. They threw it, and they were throwing it over my head, and I reached up and tried to catch it.
Yeah.
Didn't catch it, and Coach said, that ain't thrown to you. Leave it alone. I was like, well, tell me that before they throw it. You know?
How you know?
You got to tell me before, you know.
You know.
How do I know? Next time it comes to me, what are you going to say? You know,
they
you
got
should have caught
an
it.
empty backfield. They got Q out here on the wide receiver position. He's in motion
Put him
now.
in motion. Going to hand it. No, fake it to him. He's going to run around the right side. Man, he's got a little room over the 45 to the 44. It'll be 4th down there. Do you punt it or what do you do here? That's they're going to punt it.
4th and 4 this early in the game with a 1-point lead.
Yeah, as long as you're leading and you don't have your back to the wall. I'll tell you this, I already ate a pound of shrimp.
Yeah.
But if Bob leaves this sausage dog exposed like this for too much longer, it may disappear.
I bet Bob takes care of it the next time.
Oh, Marion runs up under center like he was going to do the Blaine Clark fake snap thing. Remember that?
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, if we could get him to jump, we'd have a 1st down. So it was worth a try. It's a good snap there.
All right, knuckleball down. It's going to hit around the man, it just died at the 20. It hit at the 21 and died.
That's right.
Number 9, Chris Harris.
It's like that sand wedge we were talking about last week.
I need to work with Colby. We need to get that Australian kick, that end over end, in that situation. When you're kicking from about the 50-yard line or 45 on the other side, kick that hard end over end ball that no one really wants to catch anyway, and let that thing bounce and run.
Yep. And with the speed we have on the outside, we can get down there and cover it.
And you don't have to have any hang time on that thing. You just start trotting out to the right and boot it. So Winona's going to hand it off to number 7 again. He gets tackled in the backfield for about, let's see, man, they said he got to the line of scrimmage. I just don't believe that.
That was probably our best defensive play as far as stopping number 7 on that dive play.
Well, it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. I thought it would be about 2nd and 12, but we'll take it. Minute 28 left in the first quarter. Oh, he bounced off his own guy. And Chris Harris is going to try to make the play, misses him. And, man, he got the 1st down. He got it about 14 yards on that play.
Yeah, number 7. He is their workhorse. Darian Townsend.
Well, Chris made the mistake of trying to hit him up top. And I think the reason that happened is because it kind of surprised him. Chris turned around and he was right in his face, and they just kind of collided.
Same play to the other side. That's
just a little dive play for 6, 7 yards,
again.
8, 9 yards. Wow.
Number 7, the ball carrier.
That was quick.
Yeah, they got up to the line of scrimmage quick and just said, let's keep giving it to number 7 until they stop us.
We know last year, I think their first 3 touchdowns were passes.
Right.
And I think that they only ran about 4 or 5 plays with those 3 touchdowns. I mean, they just hummed the ball up down the field and let the guy run under it.
Well, they're going to pass it
Trips
here.
left here. They throw it out in the flat.
Oh.
Almost caught by Harris. Or that was Dre. Dre McCray almost got him. They run him out of bounds for right at the 50-yard line.
It's going to be enough for another 1st down there. That was just that quick little bubble screen, and Dre read it perfectly.
You just got to break down.
You got to get it. Right at midfield.
So Parker Todd and Dre are running linebacker right now. We got 2 linebackers, 4 linemen and a DN. Handed off, running off the right side. A big hole. A missed tackle right there by Rucker. And brought down by Q and somebody. at the 31.
That's like a
19-yard gain.
19-yard pickup. Townsend has proven to be hard for us to handle here in this first quarter, and this first quarter is about to end. 12 seconds and counting.
Well, this offense is dramatically different from last year, Lance. If you watched it last year, man, they just did not run the ball much. They threw it most of the time. Now we got a timeout. Official. That was the end of the first quarter. All right, so quarter in the books, 7-6. Water Valley will be back for the second quarter of play. After this, you're watching Blue Devil football.
Your dream home is waiting. Buying or selling a home is a major life choice. Whatever your real estate needs, Sherry Fisher and Tony Hill can help you reach your goals with confidence. RE/MAX Legacy Realty expertise of the Water Valley market will give you the best possible experience from start to finish. Using the website, you will have all the information you need about the current real estate market. RE/MAX, the #1 name in real estate. See or call Sherry Fisher or Tony Hill in Water Valley.
Dr. Steve Edwards and the Tri-Lake Eye Clinic team strive to provide the best in optometry services. They're a full-service eye and vision care provider, accepting eye emergencies as well as scheduled appointments. Patients go there because they know they will receive the personal attention and professional care that is their foundation. They'll explain every exam and procedure and answer all of their patients' questions. The Tri-Lake Eye Clinic in Water Valley.
C.W. White Incorporated Petroleum Products in Water Valley supports Blue Devil football and academics, selling quality petroleum products at reasonable prices for over 60 years. C.W. White offers local express ethanol and non-ethanol gasolines. Open 24/7 on Wise Street in Water Valley. Also additional locations of local express and Sunoco fuels in Charleston, Batesville, Sardis, and Senatobia. Wishing the best for the Blue Devils this season.
Midtown Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Water Valley, has the parts you need for light and heavy-duty vehicles. Custom-made hydraulic hoses for the farm and heavy-duty equipment. 3- and 4-wheeler parts and small engine parts, too. Midtown turns brakes and rotors. Check out their full line of K&N air filters. Midtown Auto Parts in the middle of downtown Water Valley is now open 6:30 a.m. till 6 p.m., 6 days a week. It's Midtown Auto Parts, the real parts store.
It is first down and 10 for the Tigers. They're going to throw this ball out into the flat to number 5. He's got a little room. Tries to put a move on cue. Or no, that's Marion. Marion makes the play, though, but not before he picks up.
About 6.
It's about 9 yards.
That's the play that worked well before. I think it was on their first drive of the night.
Right, Marion's just got to read that a little bit quicker, that's all. I mean, he's doing a good job getting out there and making a play. He's just got to – if he was a second earlier on that read, man, he'd get out and blow that play up for a loss or maybe only a 1-yard gain.
Right.
Empty backfield for the Tigers.
Second and short.
He's going to keep it himself. And he almost broke it. That was a tackle by Jenkins right there that saved the day.
Jakevion Burnley, that's their quarterback. Another first down.
Well, they are burning a lot of clock.
They are. And like you said earlier, I mean, they're grounding and pounding it, not like we've seen teams in the past.
Quick throw out to the right, number 5.
Pass. Strung it out well by the Blue Devils there.
Yeah, that was a little bit better right there. We're still missing that initial first hit, though. That's what's bothering me.
Right. Ty Kirkendall came in and cleaned it up.
By number 17, Ty Kirkendall, and number 6, Hayden Eubanks.
Second and 8.
Gain of 2 yards on the play, brings up second down.
Just thinking if we could make that initial contact, that first tackle, we'd be really in good.
You pretty much have to be bumping and running to stop.
Yep.
Stop that play.
Hand off to number 7 up the middle this time. He's got a couple good push by the offensive line, but he gets stacked up for only about a 2-yard gain, so it'll be third and about 4 or 5.
This will be the 10th play of the drive for Winona here.
Actually, a long 5, maybe 6.
For the Tigers, brought down by a host of Blue Devils, brings up third down.
Well, this would be great for the Blue Devils to come up with a big third down stop here. Force Winona's hand where they want to try the field goal.
They'll go for it again.
especially after the missed PAT. They probably don't feel real confident on kicking them.
I think they did kick a field goal about this long last year.
Well, we've seen the leg of their kicker here. I mean, I think he's got the distance for it. Hopefully they're going to have to decide.
They're throwing it out in the flat to number 7.
Okay,
Great play right there by Q. He read it well, got out there on his man, and was there before the guy could really put a move on him.
That was a very good play by Q, and also that was Parker Todd coming in, and also Jerry and Jones. Good pursuit, too.
So decision time. Doesn't look like they're going to kick a field goal. They're going for it on 4th down. So number 7 in the backfield, slot left for the Tigers. They're trying to get Water Valley to jump off. They've got number 2 as a little H-back.
We're going to have a timeout here. Winona's going to think about it.
Yeah, they're going to think about it. See, they were trying to just get the easy 5, but it didn't work. We'll take a break while they think about it and be back for 4th down right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Joe Black and Associates, public accountants located at 306 Railroad Street in Water Valley, are proud supporters of Water Valley Blue Devil athletics and academics. Black and Associates wish the best for the Devils not only on the field, but in the classroom, offering individual, business, and estate tax planning and tax preparation, electronic filing, payroll, and general accounting services.
Joe Black and Associates with locations in Water Valley and South Haven. Your dream home is waiting. Buying or selling a home is a major life choice. Whatever your real estate needs, Sherry Fisher and Tony Hill can help you reach your goals with confidence. RE/MAX Legacy Realty expertise of the Water Valley market will give you the best possible experience from start to finish. Using the website, you will have all the information you need about the current real estate market. RE/MAX, the #1 name in real estate. See or call Sherry Fisher or Tony Hill in Water Valley. Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
All right, we're back. 4th down for the Tigers. Blue Devils could make a really big stand right here.
This would be a statement
Great
stand
stop.
right here. Winona's elected not to try a 27-yard field goal. They're going for it here on 4th and 4.
Empty backfield. Quarterback looks like he wants to throw. He's got a little pressure. Now he's just going to try to take it himself. No way. He got stopped short. About 2 yards short of the first down. Turnover on downs for the Blue Devils. That was a great defensive stand.
That was a great defensive stand with their backs against the wall right there. They tried to do a little misdirection, like they were going to roll out to the right and throw back left, and that was assignment football. Our secondary had it all covered, so we had to tuck it and run. So good job by the Blue Devil D.
I like seeing that, but you know the only downside to it is we got bad field position, but I can live with that.
We still got the lead.
We got the lead and we got the ball. That's a good thing.
We're on our own, 11-yard line?
Looks like it, yep. Just outside the 10. So Q is in the backfield with CJ. He gets the ball. He's coming over the left guard. And he didn't get much. Maybe I would say 3. 3 is better than 1 or 2 any day.
That's right. It didn't look that great, but 3 yards will take.
It didn't. It really didn't. That must have been a good push. When you get a lot of yards and it didn't look like a whole lot, that was a good push by the offensive line.
That's right. Got Maurian in the slot and Kobe out wide to the right.
Q is in the backfield. High snap, and CJ kept it himself, but golly, no one blocked. Number 52 for Winona just came in untouched and made the play. Yeah, lost about a half a yard.
Third
lost
long again.
And that's what's killing me right now. The time of possession, Lance, has got to be, 5 to 1.
Yeah. Winona's had the ball seem like the whole ball game.
Big hole right in the middle of the line. We're trying to throw this ball out to the flat. No, that's just, golly, I think that was intended for number 15.
Pass intended for number 15, Demarius Rucker.
It was intended for Rucker. It was just a little old hitch play, but it looked like the timing was off on it.
It's Demarius Rucker. Kiki Rucker is number 1. Demarius is number 15. So that'll be a punt situation for Colby. And we need a good punt out of Colby right here. A good snap will help that become a good punt.
They have Dennis Turner, number 8. No, that's number 6 back to receive.
Good snap this time. Good punt. That would turn it over. Nice punt right there by Colby. But that gum, every punt has hit the ground and just died or went backward. But we'll take it. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good boot right there.
It was a very good punt, especially backed up, against your own goal line there. Field's a little bit damp, all the rain we've had the last couple of days. Maybe that's why the ball's not rolling out on these punts.
Well, I don't know about your wife, but Kelly.
I'm not saying nothing about my wife.
You're not saying nothing. Kelly saw online where a man over in Arkansas found a 9-carat diamond in that national park over there.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking we might have to go over there in the next couple of weeks. Handoff off the right side for number 7. He got about 5 or 6. He got 6 yards on that first down carry. Man, that really hurts. We have got to find a way to get him jammed up on first down.
I tell you, he's a hoss. He's shown he's tough to bring down.
He's a big kid.
Big kid, pretty quick.
This time he lines up at H. They hand it off to number 2. He's got a full head of steam. He's got the first down up to about the 30. They're going to call it the 31, maybe the 31 and a half, somewhere right in there. So first down, Tigers on the move.
I don't know why they wouldn't just keep doing that until we show we're going to stop it.
Right.
7's right back in there this time.
This time the quarterback keeps it up. Same play basically. He just ran it and kept it himself. His helmet came off though, Lance. You know what that means.
Yeah, he's going to come out of play.
He'll have to come out. But he picked up 6 on that play.
Parker Todd in on that tackle.
7:18 to play in the first half, and he comes up limping also.
Parker hit someone, knocked his helmet off last week. He's got the knack about that.
Parker's he's no easy win. You know what I mean? He's a tooth chipper.
Okay.
As they said on Nutty Professor. I'm a tooth chipper.
2nd and 4, they're going back to 7. Townsend.
He just pounds it right through that gap. Winona does a good job of hitting the hole hard, full speed. They line their running backs up at like at 8-9 yards from the line of scrimmage, and they're hitting the hole with a full head of steam.
And they're running behind those shoulder pads too.
So we got timeout Water Valley on the field, and we'll take a break and be back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
C.W. White Incorporated, Petroleum Products in Water Valley, supports Blue Devil football and academics, selling quality petroleum products at reasonable prices for over 60 years. C.W. White offers local express ethanol and non-ethanol gasolines. Open 24/7 on Wise Street in Water Valley. Also additional locations of local express and Sunoco fuels in Charleston, Batesville, Sardis, and Senatobia. Wishing the best for the Blue Devils this season.
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
All right, we're back. Winona has the ball, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line of the Blue Devils. We need another stop, Lance.
6:52 left on the clock here before halftime. Winona seems like they've had the football most of all the game. That's good backside pursuit right there.
That's the new quarterback, number 17.
Number 17, Chase Richardson.
Chase Richardson. He just, he'll come on. Well, he's staying in. Look at that. They must be working on, they must be
he
working
limped
on
off. Yeah, he limped off when his helmet came off. So that was Jamarius Jenkins on that tackle. That's, we've called his name a couple times. That was good backside pursuit. He was at that, almost at the end position and tackled him on the other side of the line of scrimmage.
Uh-oh. You got a flag on the far side of the field.
Oh. You jump.
Oh, they're walking it off towards the Blue Devils, so it's got to be lined up off sides right there. But that doesn't help our cause.
That
brings up second about 2 or 3.
Yep. Second and long, but now becomes second and short in the way they run that ball off tackle.
Brings up second down.
Wouldn't surprise me at all to see well, I don't see our guy 7 in there.
7, he's out wide to the left.
Okay, they don't even have
he's
a back
at receiver. Empty backfield. They've got slot left and slot right. They put number 5 in motion to the left. And he's going to throw it out to him in the flat again. That's a good move by Ty Kirkendall. Made a great play. Wow.
He did. It looked like just for a second, Steve, I thought he might shake Ty, but Ty got that big arm around him, and he came on down. Nice play by Kirkendall.
Give y'all an update on this sausage dog. Bob did take another bite, so I know he's
he heard you. He didn't believe you. He heard you, but he didn't believe you.
He believes me now.
All right, 3rd down and long. Let's go. Let's stop them again back here in our own territory.
That's right. Water Valley still has the lead, Lance. 7-6, 5:21 to go in the first half. 7 is in the backfield right now with 17.
Seems to be some confusion on what play they want to run, though. I think
they're going to have to call timeout.
Timeout.
We want to remind everybody every weekend, catch the playback at 11 o'clock Saturday and Sunday on Channel 97, Max South, and Monday at the latest on YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in Water Valley versus Winona, and you can watch the game in the privacy of your own bathtub. I've done that a few times, watch stuff on YouTube in the bathtub.
I'm just glad to know you bathe, Steve.
Well, you say once a month I get in the bathtub. You know, if it's raining, I'll just go out there and with a little shampoo, and it's free that way. You don't have to pay the water association.
What do the kids say? TMI.
I got that. I used to watch Duck Dynasty. I'm on that Phil Robertson program. If God wants me to be clean, he'll send the rain.
All right. 3rd and long for Winona. Blue Devils trying to make another stand backed up deep in their own territory here.
About 3rd and 8, right?
3rd and 8.
Got to do something here. Slot right, I'm sorry. He handed off number 7 right up the middle. He's got a couple yards, but nailed right there at the 15-yard line. No go. It'll be 4th down and about 6. Nice stop right there.
I'm trying to see the number of who that was. Q grabbed him by the ankles, and he wasn't going to let go.
Somebody hit him up top like a man, though.
Yeah, but Q had him first around those ankles.
So, I mean, that's a big stop because you don't want a 4th and 1 or 2.
Once again, Blue Devils trying to make a big stop in there. Winona's in the red zone again.
Well, the box is loaded. He's going to roll out like he's got a man wide open.
He does. He had 2.
In the end zone. Touchdown. We didn't even have a guy within 5 yards. We had a guy on him, but no one was even covering him. I don't know what the deal is there.
Yeah, there were 2 guys that were open on that play. He could have picked either one.
Yeah, he had the slot receiver open and the guy on the corner over here open, and he chose to throw it to the sideline guy. And we had a guy right there within 5 yards, but I don't know what he was doing. I don't even know who it was.
Yeah, that didn't look real good right there.
Winona's going to try to go for 2. They're down by 2 points.
I'm going to say 7's getting this ball. No, the quarterback's going to take it.
Quarterback's going to keep it. Number 17, he's in the end zone. Touchdown. That brings the score to 14-7 Winona. And the Blue Devils, with 4:28 left in the first half, need to find a way to even this up. We'll take a break and be back for the kickoff right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Dr. Steve Edwards and the Tri-Lake Eye Clinic team strive to provide the best in optometry services. They're a full-service eye and vision care provider, accepting eye emergencies as well as scheduled appointments. Patients go there because they know they will receive the personal attention and professional care that is their foundation. They'll explain every exam and procedure and answer all of their patients' questions. The Tri-Lake Eye Clinic in Water Valley.
There's a special quality of life we enjoy here in our area, a way of life you don't find just anywhere. And at Mechanics Bank, we're working together with you to keep a good thing growing. It's that hometown feel, That commitment to make sure you get not just words and empty promises, but genuine, helpful financial service from local people who share your values and have a heart for your community. Standing strong, standing the test of time. Mechanics Bank.
All right, Steve, they got your guy Dre in there on first down here. Let's see what we can do.
Been waiting on that. They fake it to him. They're looking, they're pumping it, throwing it long. And they got John Surratt wide open. Oh, wow. John. All right. John, he's upset with himself because it hit him in the hands.
He'll be thinking about that one for a while. He had him little play action pass. John, I mean, he beat his man. He had him by a good 2 or 3 yards.
And that was a great play call because who's going to guard John Surratt? You know what I mean? And he's fast.
Yeah, that was nice. That was a nice route he ran.
Golly. I'm going to have to write that down and get him Monday. I don't think I need to say anything.
I don't think you do. I think he'll be thinking about that one for a while.
All right, Morgan in the slot. It's going to be fake thrown to him in the slot. Marion's going to try to get away. He's just going. Oh, wow. Marion good push right there late. Wow, I like it. Marion's fighting for extra yards. He got about 5.
Marion does not go down easy.
Sorry about that. He got 6, maybe 7, 6.5.
Got about 3rd and 3.
Yeah, that helped us out big time right there, that extra effort.
Blue Devils need a first down. We need to move the ball. We need to keep our defense off the field. They've been on it the defense has been on the field seems like the whole game.
Chris Harris in the backfield, and they're going to, they tried to hand it to him. Again, a bad quarterback, running back exchange, and we just had to fall on it, 4th down.
Yeah.
So that was what happened last week. Same kind of thing happened last week with Q and CJ.
I think CJ, it looked like to me he couldn't decide.
It was a read.
He was trying to read whether he should pull it out and take it himself or if he should hand it, and he just really couldn't decide, and so neither one of them took place.
If you can't decide, that is the decision. Give it.
Give it. All right, we're calling on Kobe again.
I need Kobe
to flip
get
this field.
One of them Ray Guy kicks and put it over there inside the 10 from here. About a 65, 70-yard boot. Good snap. High kick this time. Not far, but high. It's going to hit and roll.
A little bit of a roll that time. A little bit.
Got down to the 36. That'll work. That'll flip the field a little bit. So Blue Devils punt, and Winona takes over at the 30. They're on 36.
2 minutes and 41 seconds left till half.
We need another big play, and that's our problem. We haven't called for it. We need a turnover.
Call for it, Steve.
I'm thinking I like Dre McCray to pick one up, or Marion Morgan to get a pick 6. One of the two. Pick 6 from Marion, or a fumble recovery by Dre, or Ty Kirkendall on this possession.
We'll take any of those.
Slot right for the Tigers. They hand it off to the fullback.
Yeah, we got him there. Behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, first time we got him in the backfield.
Yeah, our defensive line made a push there. And that was Parker Todd that came through. It looks like made the hit. Second and long, a loss of 1.
Loss of a yard on the play brings up 2nd down and 11 for the Tigers.
Well, I think at this juncture in the game with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left, we're probably just thinking, not let them score again.
Right. So empty backfield, they put a man in motion. Oh, fumbled ball, and then he's just going to try to keep it himself. Q's going to run him down, though. And
They said he was down. He put it on the ground.
I can agree with that. He picked up a couple. He picked up about 3, which leaves about 3rd and 8.
Gain of about 3 yards on the play.
And they are taking a play out of Calhoun City's playbook, and they're not snapping this ball until it gets under about 15 or 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's 3rd down, and they don't want us to get the ball back if possible. With not much time anyway, if we do get it back.
They were moving early on that ball. They're looking to throw this. They got a man open out there, number 3, and he's got the first down. You got to stay on that guy. Who is that? That's number 25 for us.
DJ Lytle. Is it Lytle?
Down by number 25, DJ
Liddell, okay.
Yeah. Liddell's got to stay on his guy close.
DJ's a freshman.
In those situations, I've been a fan of bumping that receiver. We never do that. We never jam the receiver.
A minute and 21 left on the clock. Now, Winona's thinking, let's score.
They give off to number 7 up the middle. Good 3, 4, 5 guys. Finally, 79 came in there and cleaned it up, but that was Marion and Q that kind of had him wrapped up.
Yeah.
Not before he shook 3 of our guys.
Travion Torrance came in and ended it, finally got him on the ground, but like you said, that was after a pickup of about 4, so it's 2nd and 6. You got 57 seconds left till half. Clock is running.
7's in the backfield with quarterback. He's got slot right. He's looking to throw it. Throws it out in the flat to number 5, and he got the catch and stepped out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That'll be a first down. And it stops the clock also at 43 seconds. And we got a, what is this? Is it a timeout or we got a flag? Oh, wow. Okay, that's got to be a hold.
Yeah, they picked the ball up. They're walking back, so that's going to be against Winona.
Nice. That'll negate the first down. I'm going to tell you what, 79 comes by my classroom and knocks on the door and runs one more time. One more time.
How do you know it's him?
He's always smiling. He's too slow to make it to the next hall before I get to the door. You got to hide better. Get out the door and hide.
He is a big young fella.
He'll come by my room every day or every other day and knock on the door and take off running.
That's another one of those sophomores that we're playing so many sophomores.
He ain't going to make junior. All right, here we go. Second, about 16. Looking to throw this one. They throw it out in the flat, trying to just pick up a little bit of it. And he got it back to the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be about 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10, 36 seconds left.
Pass complete to number 8.
Got to feel like they're going to take a shot here.
Well, and this is a situation where you drop your guys back to about 15 yards off the ball, Lance, or jam the receiver. One of the two, either walk up in their face or get back off of them so that you can cover them a little bit better. I kind of like backing up off of them in this situation so you can still prevent against the run a little bit. You can come up.
Yeah. Keep them in front of you for sure.
All right. Slot right. They were moving. The running back was leaning forward. I can't believe they called it. That was a great call by the white hat right there.
It's going to back them up.
Nice job.
3rd, and now they're looking at 16 yards.
That running back was standing back there, and before he just started leaning forward and falling. They don't ever call that.
I know. I've seen him do that a few times tonight, but he got him that time.
That's something that doesn't get called a whole lot. I'm glad he did that. 3rd and 16, 3rd and 15, something like that. Just looking to throw it. They got a man out here close. Oh, wow. Kiki almost had that one.
That was almost a pick 6 you were calling.
Yes, the wrong guy, though. So if it had been Marion, it would have been a pick 6.
That's right. If that ball had been a little bit lower, he would have had that one.
Got another flag back there.
Roughing the passer?
31 seconds.
It looks like roughing the passer.
That's in that area.
I took my eyes off that. I saw that Dre was in hot pursuit of him.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer
against the Blue Devils.
That's gonna move it up. Well, it should be from the spot of the foul, right?
4th and about 1.
I thought that was a spot foul. Evidently, they went from the line of scrimmage, so that's going to be 4th and 1. I can't keep up with how they call games anymore.
Yeah, that was. I think it should be replay 3rd down, though.
Well, we'll take 4th. I think he's running over there to tell him right now.
4th down.
It is 4th down.
Yeah, it must have been after. Okay, they put the guy in the slot in motion. They got 2 guys moving, but okay. All right, they snap the ball, hand off right up the middle. It's going to be a first down, but clock's going to run after they move the chains.
Winona's got to probably start thinking about taking a timeout. They've got 2. The clock's running with 24 seconds left. They haven't elected to do it, though. It's 17 and counting. Taking a while to get this play off.
Slot right, trips right, I'm sorry. But they're moving again before. I can't believe they didn't call that.
There's the shot.
They hum it down the field. They got wide, number 5 wide open. he just had a step on his guy. He just goes up. They're a really good throw and catch team, and you can't give them any breathing room.
No, what was that, about a 31-yard TD pass?
31.
That was that shot. We knew they were going to take it as it was drawing near to halftime.
Well, and you know, that's why we were saying, why don't we back our guys up a little bit? And because it was 4th and 1, you're thinking, well, or no, they just got the first down. That was first down. So, yeah, back them up a little bit. Extra points down. The kick is up and good. So you score 21-7 with 6 seconds left in the half. Winona is up. We'll take a break and be back after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Oh, no. Are you okay, Mike?
Yeah, got a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry. State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're going to get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
In Water Valley, see your good neighbor agent, Andy Epps, for your insurance and financial needs.
State Farm.
Winona set to kick this thing off. We need a big run back, Lance. We need one to go the distance with 6 seconds left.
Yeah, I think since we ran that opening kickoff back, of course, got called back for penalty. I don't think they're going to kick deep.
So they kick it straight to over Chris's head to Kiki. He's running the wrong way. That's supposed to go straight up the field. He's trying to get around. That just isn't going to go anywhere. You can't run across the field with 11 guys coming at you.
That's a lot of
one of them's going to get through and make the play.
East and West running right there. That's halftime now.
Well, halftime here at Bobby Clark Field, 21-7 in favor of Winona. We'll take a break. When we come back, it'll be time for the Dunn's Country Store scoring summary. We'll take a break. You're watching Blue Devil football.
The Grenada law firm of Horan & Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. Attorneys Kevin Horan, Jimmy Powell, and Brad Dagnall are ready and prepared to fight for your rights. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you. Contact them at 226-2185 or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada. A family practice since 1926.
At Yalabusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalabusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalabusha General Hospital.
The Blue Devil scoring summary is sponsored by Dunn's Country Store on Highway 32 West in the Silverina community. Features hickory smoked barbecue, hand-patted never frozen hamburgers, farm-raised catfish, and their cooked order ribeyes served each Friday and Saturday nights.
All right, we're back at halftime. It's 21-7 Winona, and it's time for the Dunn's Country Store scoring summary. And Lance, we looked good early. What happened?
Okay, here's what took place on the scoring summaries. Winona had the ball, the first score of the evening, but it wasn't Winona that scored. They put it on the ground. Morgan picked up the ball on a fumble, actually took it from him and returned it 36 yards. The PAT by John Surratt was good, and Water Valley was up 7-0. Then on Winona's second drive of the evening, it was a 21-yard TD pass to Small, and their PAT was no good. That happened with 5:04 left in the first quarter, so Water Valley was still up 7-6. Winona comes back, and they score with 4:28 left in the second quarter. It was a 17-yard pass. They went for 2, and they converted it. It was 14-7 Winona. And then right before halftime, with 6 seconds left till halftime, Winona on a 31-yard TD pass on first down. They score, and the PAT was good, and that leaves us where we are at halftime with Winona leading 21-7.
Well, you know, we're playing better this week as far as I can tell. We're just, in the years past, we have moved the ball on offense.
Yes.
You know, and we've moved it down the field, and now we may fumble when we get down there. We may do something, but we've always moved it. We're not doing that this year.
We have not been able to sustain drives,
right,
which puts you in a bad position with your defense because they're on the field a lot. They get tired, and it's just something we've got to work. I don't know the numbers, but if you looked at time of possession for this first half, it's got to be
4
at least
to 1.
4 to 1. Yeah, I would agree. So that's what we've got to do. We've got to start, getting first downs, controlling the clock some, keeping our defense fresh, and we got to start putting some points on the board because the only score this evening came from the defense so far. So we've got to find something to attack this Winona defense, and the offense has got to put some points on the board.
Well, we've had a couple of chances, and like John Surratt's missed pass. I mean, that would have been a big play, but that's not consistency in my book. Consistency is average gain per play. So if we run 30 plays, we need to average 4 point whatever or whatever that number that needs to be.
Yeah.
And we need to get to that goal, but
consistency is kind of what Winona is doing tonight,
right?
Especially with number 7.
We may stop them for a 1 yard loss, but then they turn around and get 7 or 8 yards on the next play. So we got to figure out how to move the ball on offense, and I think that'll take care of some of the defensive problems that we're having.
I agree because it goes back to that being on the field so long.
Right.
Right. And,
you get on the field, you start getting confused. I mean, run 15 plays already. You're like, okay, so what do I do here? So. If you can get a good break, clear your head, get some water, and then get out there and you're fresh.
Right.
Maybe you do get there to tackle that receiver that just caught the ball in time, or maybe you do, read a play quicker or get to the spot you're supposed to be at a little quicker and make the play. But, Devils have got to find a way to control the ball on offense a little bit. I think that's the number one key to the whole second half.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. And, I think, we'll be kicking off to Winona, so it'll be big if we can come out and somehow get a stop, get the ball back, and then, like you said, get a sustainful drive and eat up some clock and just have some momentum going.
That's right. Well, we'll take a break and be back for the second half action right after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
When did insurance companies start emailing handshakes? Why is a billboard the only place you see your agent's face? Who decided you can't have good rates and good coverage? If you're questioning your insurance options, get real answers from a real person with a Farm Bureau Insurance Get Real review. It's simple, quick, and tailored just for you. Get real auto, home, and life insurance. Get Farm Bureau Insurance.
See agents Chuck Upchurch, Don Gray, and Bradley Brown. Turnage Drug Store, the guardian of your health for over 110 years, is Water Valley's own locally owned pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. Turnages not only has medications you need, but gift items for your family. Stop in and set a spell and have something refreshing from the old-fashioned snack bar. Over 110 years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drug Store on Main Street in the heart of downtown Water Valley.
Complete Body Repair. They do headliner replacement, vinyl top replacement, air conditioner repair, lockout service, and most any other body repair your vehicle would need. Luke's Body Shop has 24-hour towing, free estimates for any job. Ask about their coast-to-coast carports, buildings, and garages. When you're in need of body repair, take your vehicle to Luke's Body Shop, South Main Street in Water Valley. Open weekdays 8 till 5.
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
C.W. White Incorporated Petroleum Products in Water Valley supports Blue Devil football and academics, selling quality petroleum products at reasonable prices for over 60 years. C.W. White offers local express ethanol and non-ethanol gasolines. Open 24/7 on Wise Street in Water Valley. Also additional locations of local express and Sunoco fuels in Charleston, Batesville, Sardis, and Senatobia. Wishing the best for the Blue Devils this season.
All right, we're back. Second half of action between Water Valley and Winona. Winona has the lead. They are up 21-7.
They get
Blue
the ball.
Devils, yeah, they get the ball first. Blue Devils are going to kick off, and like we were saying before half ended, Water Valley needs a quick stop and get the ball on offense and maintain control of it this half.
And put some points on the board.
Yeah, it's one of those things we got to figure out how to keep them on their toes a little bit and get 4 or 5 yards a carry.
Right.
John Surratt's looking like he wants to kick it over here to the 20, 25-yard line. Near side he does. It's going to be hauled in by number 6 at the 25. He's changing fields, and it's just not a good thing because, look, he loses yardage. He caught it at the, 25, and they tackled him on the 24?
Yep. He tried to go all the way back across the field. Good pursuit by the Blue Devils. If
you shake 1 or 2 guys coming straight up the field, you're gone. And you're not going to shake 11 on the way all the way around the field. It's just not going to happen very often. Not unless you're like David Palmer or somebody like that.
Yeah, right. They got it on the 23-yard line.
23. He lost 2 yards on that return.
All right, Blue Devils, let's start this second half off right. Let's get that turnover we were calling for earlier.
Look at this. We got running a 4-3 defense right now, 3 linebackers. He's just bouncing off of folks. Now, we got him before he made the 30. But still, that's a good 5-yard pickup on first down. 6, call it 6, really. 5.5.
He's looking fresh. I think he got refreshed during that halftime. To me, I thought he may have been a little tired towards the end of it because he's carried the ball a ton of times tonight.
So trips right on this one. They've got nobody in the backfield, slot left. Devils in a 4-2.
Got it spread out here.
They sure do. This is usually where they try to dump it off in the flat.
Little bubble screen.
They've got they put 2 men in motion. They put 1.
Yeah,
now they're just going to swing it to 5. Just a little swing pass, and then the good pursuit by the Devils right there. Nobody bought that. Flag, are you kidding me? They're going to call Kirkendall for continuing to play out of bounds, but I'm going to be honest with you. That's not excessive to me.
That would have been a big loss there. It had been 3rd and long. That's going to really hurt the Blue Devils there. That'll be an automatic first down.
All right, so 1st and 10 for Winona. They slot left inside Blue Devil territory to the 32. Oh, little movement out of the running back. He got away with it, and they hand it to him, and he's going to pick up a couple. And Lance, he bounced off 3 guys before we finally got him down.
He keeps those legs churning, He just keeps him churning and churning, even when you've got him stopped.
Yeah.
He keeps him churning, and he's picking up extra yards every time.
What's bothering me, though, is he'll hit one of our guys, and we'll wrap him up, and then we just let go. There's nobody holding on to him.
Right.
We were always taught, if you wrap him up, and if you don't get him down, slide to the legs. Just slide your hands all the way down the body. Oh, bad snap. He's just going to fall on it back at the 38-yard line, 39-yard line. That's good for Water Valley. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 14, maybe 15.
All right, that's a break we may have needed on this first drive.
3rd and 15 coming up for the Tigers.
This quarterback, number 17, who came in for number 1.
He hadn't been back in.
He hasn't been back in, but number 17 throws a pretty ball from what we've seen.
Yeah.
He can spin it pretty good. I think we're going to see him spin it right here.
Slot right. He's got a man in the backfield. This number. Oh, now he moved early, too. Why don't we? He slings it up. Chris Harris's side. Nice coverage right there. I agree with the no flag on that. He ran in. Chris never turned his head around, but the ball kind of hit him at about the same time he hit the receiver.
Yeah, a lot of times on those underthrown balls, you get that pass interference call, and I thought Chris did a very good job of not getting that flag on that play. It's going to force Winona to bring out their punting unit.
Yeah, they could throw that flag in that situation if they wanted to and probably justify it, but he didn't actually interfere with the receiver.
It didn't look like much contact.
Right, it wasn't a whole lot of contact. It hit him in the back of the head
As a matter of
about
fact,
the same time.
The Winona receiver, if he'd have rammed into Chris, he probably could have sold it better and probably got the flag.
Yeah. Ooh, high snap. Kick is almost blocked. Nobody touched
That's
the
a roller.
Yeah, picked up by Morgan. Marion shakes the first guy. He's trying to make the corner. He does. And he's going to be tackled at the 27-yard line. Good return by Marion
That was a
Morgan.
very good return because he looked like we had the punt block on, so he didn't have a whole lot of blocking out there in front of him.
Just him and a bunch of white shirts.
But we know Marion, and he's going to give it. I mean, he's going to get everything he has. He's hard to bring down.
Well, last year he's grown up a lot from last year. Last year he was a little nervous in the games. You could tell he was a sophomore.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But this year he's got a little chip on his shoulder. He's got something to prove. I like it. He's trying to earn everything. Swing pass right out to Rucker. No good.
Pass intended for number 15.
This is when the Blue Devils, like we were talking about, this is when the Blue Devils need to make a statement.
Well, that's, first down, no yards.
Yeah.
Rucker on that play, you never know if it's a bad throw or a bad route at this level.
Right.
You just don't know unless.
You just know the timing was off somewhere, And that's twice he's trying to go to Rucker, and both times it's just the timing's been off.
So this time we got slot right with an H-back. Chance Dewberry is close. John Soretta's in motion. They fake it to him. Whistles everywhere. False start. Water Valley. That'll back him up. 2nd and 15. Wow.
Against the Blue Devils.
Lance, that's what we're talking about. Our problem has been, and this is last year and even the year we won the state championship, we still had that problem a few games where we can't even get out of our own way.
Yeah.
Especially in bad field position.
Right.
If we got 1st and 10 or 2nd and 10, 1st and 15, 2nd and 15, we get a penalty. That's just not helping yourself out. And if you don't have that state championship game, you can't afford those 5 yards.
That's right. And the lack of consistent movement of the ball really hurts us tonight when we get that 5-yard penalty.
Fake the handoff. CJ's going to throw it out in the flat. Nice catch by Marion at the 35-yard line. That'll make it 3rd and about 2 or 3.
Yeah, that was a very well-thrown ball also. Mm-hmm. He was on the run, rolling out to his right, and hit Marion on the deep out pattern, and that was a nice play. And you may see us put the ball in there a little more this half, playing a little catch-up.
Might have to.
Yep. We're facing right now a 3rd and 4. This would be a good pickup for the Devils.
Slot left. Marion's in the slot over here. They're going to fake it and roll out, and he's just going to get nailed in the backfield. No one's blocking the defensive end. And, my problem with that play right there is he's got it's almost like he's selling the fake too much, too long, and he's not able to clear himself and get in the open.
Yeah. And that was a read play for him too. He had Marion out as, he could make the decision of running it, or he could throw it out there to Marion. And he probably made the wisest choice there because I'm not sure he could have gotten the pass off. It could have been tipped or intercepted.
Good snap. Great snap.
Was a good snap.
That's a good boot right there. It's going to hit the ground and actually get a little bit of roll towards.
Let it roll, fellas.
Winona. It'll be down at the 31.
Ball is down to the 31.
So Winona will take over there. We want to remind everybody that every Saturday and Sunday, 11 o'clock, make sure you pick up the game on Channel 97 local, Max South. And at the latest on Monday morning or so, you can pick the game up on YouTube. Go to YouTube and type in Water Valley versus Winona, and you can watch the game on your iPad, your iPhone, your smart TV. I watched YouTube more than I watch anything else at my house. So we cut the cord a long time ago.
There you go.
Handoff right up the middle, number 7. He's just got a head of steam every time. Look at that. He had 3 Devils on him and picked up 4 yards after the first contact.
Yeah, his yards after contact is very high tonight. He's a good-looking running back.
Gain of 8 yards on the play brings up 2nd down.
How do we always stop those good running backs like that by hitting them early in the legs. You never hit them up top.
Right.
And by the 3rd, 4th quarter, man, their knees are beat up, their thighs are beat up, the legs are cramping. They start running with their weight undistributed. They're too much. They get too much forward lean. And they start falling when you hit them.
Yep. That kid number 7 there, he's just a junior also.
Up the middle again. It's going to be a 1st down. And golly, still, first contact was about the 40-yard line, and he ends up getting down up to about the 47.
Yep.
And, that's just 7 yards of yak yards. The Devils, I think, just need to go lower a little bit with their hitting.
I think, I'm like you, I think they're going to have to. This Winona team is a very physical team, especially up front.
Mm-hmm.
And then their running backs run very physical too.
This time, slot right. He's going to throw it, looking to throw it out in the flat. Ooh, well, It's a pickup of about 8.
Marion knocked him out of bounds.
9 yards right there. But it's just too much cushion. Too much cushion. How many tackles have we made in the secondary with a DB?
Yeah.
None.
Yeah.
There's all been the safety. So why not walk those DBs up there and jam those receivers, knock them, hit them in the mouth.
Get them off stride.
Right. This time it's going to be a handoff right up the middle. I would have known that.
Oh my goodness!
And look at that, 4 Devils missed him, slipped right through them, and then it took 3 to get him down inside the 40 at the 37. First down.
Again.
Okay, 6:01 is the refreshment timeout. We'll take a break and be back for action right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997. Main Street Coffeyville Insurance is now First Choice Insurance. We take pride in our customer service. Our goal is to build long-term relationships with our clients through our experienced agents and the ease of doing business. It is our belief that people should be treated equally with the respect and patience they deserve. Great customer service before, throughout, and after the process is our main concern. We strive to give you the best insurance experience. First Choice has insurance to meet your family's needs. Turnage Drug Store, the guardian of your health for over 110 years, is Water Valley's own locally owned pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. Turnages not only has medications you need, but gift items for your family. Stop in and set a spell and have something refreshing from the old-fashioned snack bar. Over 110 years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drug Store on Main Street in the heart of downtown Water Valley.
So 1st and 15. Slot right. Oh, he moved again.
They got him too.
They got him again. Number 8 is just anxious. That's small, isn't it?
Yeah. That's right. No, number 8. That's Dennis Turner.
Turner, okay. Mm-hmm. Small is 5 or 6, right? 6.
Small is 6. That's right. All right, we got 1st and 20 now.
Well, now we just got to. See, in this situation, I do back my DBs up.
Mm-hmm.
I leave my safeties where they are, but back my DBs up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you can walk them up if you want to, but we're playing them 7 yards. That's just – they're going to throw down the left sideline on Chris Harris. Chris Harris never turned his head around, and then he's going to get a flag. That's the second time he didn't turn his head around. First time he got away with it.
Yep.
And that time he ran right through the guy.
He did. And I'm like you. I think if he turns his head around, there's no call there.
I mean, you're on the guy. He's turned around running backwards. That means it's time to put an elbow in him and turn around and look for the ball. Yeah, I mean, that's just – I mean, you cover that in practice.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
That's nothing new. Oh, Lord, what are they talking about?
What's the discussion about?
I don't understand that.
Could they be thinking that maybe it wasn't catchable, but it looked like it was catchable?
I threw the flag from here. I think they're trying to see if is it a first down or not. It shouldn't be a first down. It's just a 10-yard penalty.
Yeah.
10 or 15, whatever they decide it is this year.
Against the Blue Devils.
So
looks like the 15-yard variety.
Why do they get to go on the right hash over here? Why wouldn't it be right down the field, Lance? Do you get to say where you want to place the ball?
You know, I'm not
I
sure.
didn't think you did. But they sure did move it over here to the right side of the field, so that they're probably going to run left. Slot right. They hand it off. Number 8 is right up the guard, in between the guard and tackle, and he got a first down. Just like that. We're playing so good, and then just like that, first down.
Yep. That 15-yard penalty, that really hurts. You have them on 1st and 20, and here they are again in our territory on about the 28-yard line, 1st and 10.
Chewing clock too. Number 8 gets it off the tackle left side. He got stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Number 8.
Looks like he was tackled by Isaac Phillips, junior linebacker.
Oh, we got a flag coming in now. I think, what, a sideline warning. Or, well, now.
Well, not a warning. Well, it's a warning with a 5-yard penalty attached to it.
COVID rules, we skipping the warning. Y'all getting too close to me. Let's see what happens on it. Sideline. They're moving it forward 5 yards. No warning this year on that. So second and 5. So we had them second and 10. They got a sideline warning.
We've had 20 yards of penalties in the last 3 plays.
Golly. Talk about shooting your own foot.
And Winona is doing exactly what they want to do. That clock, it's already 4 minutes left in the third quarter, and they're just controlling the tempo, controlling the flow of the game.
2, 1. Oh, had to call timeout. The clock was almost out, so Winona will call a timeout. We'll take a break with them and be back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
There's a special quality of life we enjoy here in our area, a way of life you don't find just anywhere. And at Mechanics Bank, we're working together with you to keep a good thing growing. It's that hometown feel, that commitment to make sure you get not just words and empty promises, but genuine, helpful financial service from local people who share your values and have a heart for your community. Standing strong, standing the test of time. Mechanics Bank.
C.W. White Incorporated Petroleum Products in Water Valley supports Blue Devil football and academics, selling quality petroleum products at reasonable prices for over 60 years. C.W. White offers local express ethanol and non-ethanol gasolines. Open 24/7 on Wise Street in Water Valley. Also additional locations of local express and Sunoco fuels in Charleston, Batesville, Sardis, and Senatobia. Wishing the best for the Blue Devils this season.
Dr. Steve Edwards and the Tri-Lake Eye Clinic team strive to provide the best in optometry services. They're a full-service eye and vision care provider, accepting eye emergencies as well as scheduled appointments. Patients go there because they know they will receive the personal attention and professional care that is their foundation. They'll explain every exam and procedure and answer all of their patients' questions. The Tri-Lake Eye Clinic in Water Valley.
Second, about 5 for the Tigers. They're inside the Blue Devil 25 down to about the 22. Slot right this time. Oh, that was almost a direct snap to number 8. That was a busted play. There's a penalty back here. That's going to be, I think, a hold on Winona, and that's going to come back.
Okay.
There's another flag down there at the on the sideline outside the numbers, right at the yard marker.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. That might possibly be a hold also. I wish they would double them up and make it 20 yards.
Yeah.
So if you hold twice, that's 20 yards.
Right.
I'd say if you broke the law twice in real life, what would happen? You go on trial for 2 crimes.
That's right. Consecutive sentences.
That's right.
That's going to back them up to the 35-yard line.
Replay second.
Now we're looking at what? 2nd and
18?
Yeah.
Slot right. He's going to hand it off to number 8 coming out of the backfield, and he's swallowed up real quick by Jenkins and Kirkendall. I mean, to me, it just, I don't know about you, but it just seems like we guess right. I mean, it's just, on these plays where we stop them at the line of scrimmage or for a 1 yard, it's just we had the right play call.
Yeah.
But there was no innovation in the play. Nobody shucked a block and made a tackle. It was just we had that hole covered.
Right. Yeah. All right. I think our secondary better get ready right here. They've had success on these 3rd and longs.
Slot right. And we're blitzing.
Got
we're
the blitz
coming.
on. He's
They're
just going to hang it up
on Jerrion. Ball's caught for first down. They're just a good pass and catch ball club.
They really are.
And,
he just hung that ball up in the air and just let his receiver just play the ball.
Well, and see, in that situation, would you want him to do that, or would you get up there in his face and just check him for the first 5 yards?
Yeah.
I'd hit him and not even let him go 5 yards.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
So
1st and goal.
right up the middle. He jumps over the line of scrimmage.
He's not going down either.
Yeah,
okay, we finally stopped him.
Stood him up. He didn't go down, but they had him swallowed up.
Backed up by a host of Blue Devils.
Oh, it's not against the law to bump a receiver.
You're doing the first 5 yards, right?
I'm going to write some notes and just start putting sticky notes. Bump the receiver and put them around the school in various places.
2nd goal from the 3.
I'll probably get a text message. Fumble
He's on the ground.
Oh, wow. Ball's
still
still on the ground. Water Valley got it. Look at there.
What a break there.
Wow. That was Q Carruthers that picked the ball up.
Well, that was very fortunate for us there. We kept them out of the end zone again.
But now look where we are. On the 1.
We are. We're back way up. Our back's against the wall, but they didn't put points on the board on that drive, and we have the ball. So maybe our offense can finally get clicking.
Well, if we can just not go backwards, we'll be okay, I think. But I would definitely put Dre in there and let him pound the ball a little bit.
The 1 yard line.
So Q's in the backfield. They got Colby out wide right, Marion in the slot, and Rucker out wide left. And we have got a false start, so that'll push it inside the 1.
Yeah, that'd be one of the smallest penalties you can ever get.
Well,
it's a half-yard penalty.
But again, why are we getting a penalty on first down?
Right.
You know the play, you know the count. Let's go. Oh, Lord. You got to make positive yards right here. You got to. This is why you need a beast in the backfield. We're going to throw it down the line to Colby. And that's just almost picked off. Colby, I mean, their DBs have position on us.
Yeah.
It's almost like we're guarding them on our passes.
Right.
So Colby, in other words, Colby's running down the field. Their DB is right in front, a step in front of him, running down the field. Now, the only way to combat that is to do that run stop. Like, remember Tom Brady used to throw, and Peyton Manning used to throw back shoulder?
Yeah.
You know, you run out there 15 yards, throw it short, and they stop and catch that ball and make a move, and you're gone.
Yep, and I think that's what we tried to do with Rucker, but the timing's just been off on that stop, that little hitch or curl pattern.
That ghost stop or whatever they call it. Now, look at there. They're up on our guys, bumping them. Out there wide, they're bumping Colby. Look at that. Got his hands on him. And we're sacked. Fumble. Oh, they're saying, are they calling it down? I heard a whistle, but I don't know. Yeah, they're calling it a safety.
Yeah, they are calling it a
that's going to be a safety for Winona. So that'll bring the score to 23-7 with 2:09 to play in the third quarter. And Water Valley will actually have to give the ball right back to Winona. But from the, I don't know what it is in high school. It used to be the 20 in the pros in college, but now it's got to be like the 25 maybe? Are you kicking off from the 25?
Yeah, and I think you get to choose also whether you want to punt it or kick it.
And, you know, in the pros, they punt it because you can get a heck of a lot more hang time. Man, you can get a 5-second hang time out of them punts.
Yeah, and it's nothing for those pros to hit it. Yeah, 60, 70 yards,
huge,
too.
Yeah. You've been to the games, college and pro games, whenever you listen to them guys warm up, it sounds a whole lot different. It's like a cannon going off, boom.
Exactly.
They hit those balls so pure, they compress them, and it makes a pop. But at high school level, your best bet is to just kick it off. Now, here's what I don't understand.
It is from the 20.
It is from the 20. Wow, that's punitive.
So it looks like Winona is going to have very good field position.
Yeah. John's looking for a call. It's like Cole Camps trying to tell him what to do based on how they're setting up in their personnel. Looks like they're going to kick it near side over here around the 50. Yep, that's what it's going to be. But number 6 is probably going to catch it on a – oh, no, picked up by number 3. Good coverage that time. Zach's got to make that play. Jerion came in and cleaned it up, but Zach, make that tackle, Bubba.
46-yard line of Winona is where they'll start.
It's on their side of the field. That's good. That's better than –
But, you know, that was a pretty long drive that Winona had that ended in that safety.
Right.
I mean, we didn't have the ball, but just 2 plays, and they get a safety, and bam, our defense is right back on the field again. We've talked about it all night, and here they are again. The time of possession has just been incredible for Winona this evening.
Handoff up the middle, number 7. He hit a pile and got a yard pickup.
That's 44 again on the tackle.
Oh, they got a man down
Isaac
right now.
Phillips.
He's up, though. He's getting up.
You know, it's one thing we hadn't seen a whole lot today, are the injuries, the kids being, limping off the field. We had their quarterback,
number
and he
1
hadn't returned.
But, he didn't limp off that bad. I mean, he just kind of was hobbling a little bit. I think they just –
precautionary, probably.
Yeah,
and
unless they need to put him in.
And this kid here has played really well.
I think so. Hand off to number 7 off the left side.
I know that kid there has.
He picked up about 8 on that one, 7. Yeah, it's going to be 3rd down and about 1. And he was about a half a foot from the ground the last 4 yards.
Yeah.
He's just crawling.
Yeah, and he's built pretty good too. 3rd and short for Winona. Need one of our D linemen to just swim move somebody and just meet them about 2 or 3 yards back in the backfield, Steve.
1 minute left in the 3rd quarter. Slot right. Just got an H-back. And, that was a little early movement out of number 7. He gets hit in the backfield by Kirkendall and then wrapped up by
It's going to depend on the spot. I believe we may have stopped him.
He got the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th and 1. That's Parker Todd, and Marion came in and cleaned it up after Kirkendall slowed him.
No gain on the play brings up 4th down, and 1 yard to go.
The game clock and the
almost together,
and the play clock are about together. Probably the.
Yeah, they have to snap it.
Oh,
Kirkendall gave him the 1st down.
That hurts.
All sides against the Blue Devils, resulting in a 1st down for the Tigers. Ball's at the Blue Devil 40-yard line, 1st down and 10.
Ty was just a little anxious, wanting to get back there and stop him on that 4th and 1 play.
Yeah. Well, I can almost promise you they're not going to run over there where he was, and they're going to run off guard or tackle right or left side. They're not going out wide. The defensive end's just pretty much out of the play unless he's pinching, and he wasn't pinching. He was just coming straight upfield.
Yeah.
They had nobody in motion that would have made you think that he would have made that play.
Right, yeah. That's going to end the 3rd quarter.
All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, 4th quarter action. We'll see you in a minute. We're watching Blue Devil football.
The Grenada law firm of Horan & Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. Attorneys Kevin Horan, Jimmy Powell, and Brad Dagnall are ready and prepared to fight for your rights. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you. Contact them at 226-2185 or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada. A family practice since 1926.
RENASANT Bank, understanding you.
Complete Body Repair. They do headliner replacement, vinyl top replacement, air conditioner repair, lockout service, and most any other body repair your vehicle would need. Luke's Body Shop has 24-hour towing, free estimates for any job. Ask about their coast-to-coast carports, buildings, and garages. When you're in need of body repair, take your vehicle to Luke's Body Shop, South Main Street in Water Valley. Open weekdays 8 till 5.
All right, we're back. 4th quarter action, 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the Blue Devil 40. They're looking to throw it early. They go down the sideline. Chris Harris is in coverage. That one is not caught.
Number 6, they were trying to get it to. And
Harris is down. He's got a knee. He's holding his knee down here. That doesn't look like a cramp. It could be a cramp.
Chris was with him stride for stride.
Yeah, I mean,
matter of fact, it almost looked like to me that number 6, that the Darian Small was actually pushing Chris.
Yeah. Well, I haven't had a problem with Chris's coverage distance, like the separation between him. He's been always on the receiver. The problem has been too close a couple of times.
Right,
but
and not getting his head turned right around.
So now that's Rucker going to come in to replace Harris. Parker Todd's on the blitz. He comes around just a little late. You see what I mean? And now that guy went right where Parker was.
Yeah, it's like he knew where Parker came from.
Right. Parker comes from the middle linebacker position, loops around on a blitz, and they run the ball right up the middle, and there's nobody home.
Just bowed it right back to where Parker's, position usually is.
And that's not his call. I mean, that's nothing that he did wrong.
No,
that's a call play.
Yep.
Luckily,
it's coming back. I think it's a block in the back.
Kiki Rucker's coming off limping a little bit now. Say Freeman's out this week.
Well, I
he's
thought
banged
we
up
hadn't
a little
said
bit.
his name, yeah. And actually, I'm not exactly sure what the injury may have been with Parker, but he acted like he was kind of a game time decision tonight. So I guess we were a little beat up from last week's ball game.
It's amazing what a little bit of football pre-game dinner can do. Yeah, there's a lot of guys listed as game time decision, and then,
That was another good run by number 7, Darian Townsend. Third and short, third and about 2.
Look at here, Will Embry's in at middle linebacker.
All right, Will, pop someone.
I'll tell you what, man, he is filled out.
He is. He's a good-looking player.
He's playing. I think he's playing right side linebacker. Dre's gonna. Well, they're just no Mike linebacker. They're just split up a little bit, playing strong side, weak side. Will's on weak side. Oh, nice play right there by Jenkins. Golly, he's on the ground. It doesn't look like he did much, but he got a big fat arm out there and clubbed that guy.
He got that club out there and brought him down short of the first down. We said his name quite a bit tonight. That was another very good play because he would have had the first down and more if he doesn't make that trip up.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, that's a strong arm right there to bring that guy down.
Yes, sir.
Jenkins must have a big, strong arm out there.
4th and 2. Blue Devils need a big stop right here.
Right up the middle. Good push by the O-line, and he's just through initial contact. Nobody in the second. There's no linebacker there. And he gets 15, 20 on that game.
Yeah, that's Townsend again, just what he's done all night. And I'm going to tell you, Steve, our defense, they're starting to look it to me.
Tired.
And they have to be. They have been on that field all night long.
Well, blitzing's good on passing downs, but if they're beating your line that much, you got to stay home. There again, Hughes made the tackle. Both of our linebackers came up and got sucked into blocking.
Yep, and that's what we saw last week too in the Calhoun City game. Down to about the 4-yard line.
They always teach your linebackers to come up and make a play, but that's only after the play is
develop.
Once you've seen it develop. 7's right up the middle for the touchdown. A 4-yard touchdown run by number 7. That is going to bring the score to 29-7 with the extra point looming. And Water Valley's not only tired, but have a lot of guys out. Harris is out. Rucker is out. Parker Todd is out on that series.
Yep.
Snap is back. Kick is up and, halfway up. It's good, but
it was kind of low, but he got it through the upright.
The crossbar is 10 feet off the ground, but I think it probably went 12 feet off the ground.
30-7.
30-7 in favor of the Winona Tigers. We'll be back and catch the kickoff right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
At Yalobusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalobusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalobusha General Hospital.
Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, Specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997. Turnage Drug Store, the guardian of your health for over 110 years, is Water Valley's own locally owned pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. Turnages not only has medications you need, but gift items for your family. Stop in and set a spell and have something refreshing from the old-fashioned snack bar. Over 110 years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drug Store on Main Street in the heart of downtown Water Valley.
Winona set to kick this thing off. Looking like they're trying to kick it over to Marion again. And I tell you what, I'd pull my two deep guys, Rucker and is that Harrod? No, that's number 8. That's the other Morgan. He called for fair catch and ran it. That's a penalty. Yeah, that's just not. You can't do that, Jerryon. You can't do that. You can't call for fair catch and then run it. That's a double negative.
We've had a little bit of trouble with these catching the kickoffs. All right, Blue Devils going to start on our own about 31-yard line.
Dean is saying that he wasn't waving fair catch. He was trying to say me. But you can't do that either, because if you give the signal, any kind of a signal with your hand up a little bit, they're gonna say you called a fair catch. So, Blue Devils 1st and 10 from the 25, 26. Handed off to Q right up the middle. He gets about 3.
Number 8.
Nice tackle by number 19 for Winona, Fred Clark.
Up to the 29-yard line.
Well, I mean, I just like to see us put together a little stinking drive and get down the field. I don't even care.
Even if we don't score.
Even if we don't score, I'd like to see something positive.
2 or 3 or 4 first downs, yeah. That's something we hadn't strung together tonight.
Hayden Eubanks out there. It's Colby in the slot. Marion's out wide. It's that's other Morgan.
Jaden.
It's not Marion's brother. They just happen to have the last name.
That's right. That's Jaden Morgan. He's a freshman. We've mentioned him already tonight. 3rd and short. That was a nice pickup for us there.
Well, usually in this position we'll get a penalty and make it 3rd and 8, 3rd and 4 or 7. But all right. Slot right. Marion's in the slot.
Hayden's out here wide.
Chance Dewberry has been covered all night. They haven't thrown.
They've been bumping and running him, and they're doing it again, getting pretty physical with him.
Okay, nice play right there. That's a first down by CJ.
There's a first down.
CJ Telford is the ball carrier.
Just power running. Just like we said before, you know, it doesn't have to look that great. If you pick up 3, 3.5, 4 yards, you know, you can pick up some first downs.
I think they're running the clock now. Yeah, they didn't stop it. He gave them the signal to keep it running for the move of the chain. So
really,
yeah, I think. All right, here we go. Single right, single left. Marion's in motion. They're going to fake it to him and then bring it back this way. Nice block by Chance Dewberry out here. That was Morgan. CJ has got a little room. They tackled the football. Good job holding on by CJ. He's down to the 30, into Tiger territory at the 30. That's a pickup of about 35.
Yeah, that was a real nice run there. And like you said, a very good block to spring him. And, of course, we know he has speed. But also a very good job of hanging on that football, because the guy that caught him from behind, I mean, he slugged at that ball.
Well, that was Zach Martin set that play up. He just got into his guy's chest and would not let go. Good job, good block.
Very good job by Zach.
Hand off to Morgan. Left side. Ooh, he fell forward for a 1 or 2. But if he didn't do what he just did, he'd have got nailed.
Yeah.
He kind of just dove kind of to his right, falling forward.
Jaden's getting a good run here on this series here. The freshman running back. You got a freshman at running back. You got a sophomore at quarterback. I think the future looks bright for this squad. But for right now, we're taking some lumps.
Oh, yeah. Second about 8. CJ's going to keep it himself. He ran 10 yards to go 2 or 1.
I think that was design quarterback draw. I think that was a run play from the get-go. He fake pumped like he was going to throw deep and then take off.
I think Embry told me one time 80-90% of our plays are RPO. And he wasn't lying. I mean, you could always run it or pass it or hand it off.
It's an option.
You got an option of doing. You always got an option of just laying down too.
It's an option.
All right, we got a timeout on the field.
5:58 left in the fourth.
What do you want to do? All right, we'll take a break for the water break. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
Your dream home is waiting. Buying or selling a home is a major life choice. Whatever your real estate needs, Sherry Fisher and Tony Hill can help you reach your goals with confidence. RE/MAX Legacy Realty expertise of the Water Valley market will give you the best possible experience from start to finish. Using the website, you will have all the information you need about the current real estate market. RE/MAX, the #1 name in real estate. See or call Sherry Fisher or Tony Hill in Water Valley.
The Grenada law firm of Horan & Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. Attorneys Kevin Horan, Jimmy Powell, and Brad Dagnall are ready and prepared to fight for your rights. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you. Contact them at 226-2185 or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada. A family practice since 1926.
All right, we're back. Water Valley is moving the ball. CJ rolls out to his right. He was going to look like he may have thrown it, but then he just pulled it in and kept it. He's going to lose all the yardage that we gained back to the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be 4th and 10.
He was tackled by number 20.
I would hit
Saffold.
a deadgum field goal right here. I'd let John Surratt get out there and try him a 46-yard field goal, 47-yard.
That'd be a long one. 48, 49-yarder, wouldn't it?
Yeah, new snapper, new holder, man. You don't have to hit, so go for it. But this ball's probably going to get put in the air deep. And look for Marion or Colby out there. Marion's running it. They pump him.
Oh.
Hit when he threw it. Is that a Brady rule?
Incomplete
They're
pass.
saying incomplete. Yeah, the arm must have been moving forward. But nevertheless, it doesn't matter. They get the ball right there anyway, pretty much.
I think he may have had a shot at Marion. Marion looked like he may have been separating just a little bit on the slant pattern over the middle. He just didn't have time to get it off.
Well, I mean,
that type of play takes a little bit of time to develop.
I'm going to tell you this: he's too close to the line to see that guy coming. Yeah. It looked like he had stepped into the pocket, or our offensive line gave up too much ground and put him in the pocket. He should have been back 2 or 3 more yards, and you can see that guy coming.
Yep.
And if you see him coming, you back step, go around him, and then chunk it.
Yep.
Well,
there's 5 minutes and 3 seconds left in this game, and I think you're going to see a whole lot of just running off tackle by Winona.
Yeah, they're coming off tackle this time. That one got – of course, you got a lot of new jerseys in, I think, for Winona right now. I see a couple of clean ones.
There's a lot of clean jerseys out there.
Not by a host of Blue Devils.
Number 77 is a big old kid, but he's new. I think they got their second string in right now with the clock running. 4:40 to go.
Yeah, I think they're just going to be very content with just running the ball and letting the clock run down. I mean, they got a 30-7 lead right now, so don't want to probably take a chance on putting in there and maybe giving us a little momentum if we did pick one off.
Oh my goodness, poor Will. Will got Embry came in and he came into the play, and that running back kind of came to his right, so he came to the right, and then he lost him, and he came right back right by where he was.
Yeah.
If he'd have just stayed home, he'd have had an easy tackle, but.
That's almost a 40-yard gain right there. That was a nice run. We're bringing in some subs, too.
That's old Bradley Tedford.
Bradley Tedford, the junior, coming in and play on the D-line. 1st and 10 for Winona.
Will did right. He took a step too far, I think. Hand off left side. Nice tackle right there. That's Dre McCray. and Jenkins.
Pick up about 3.
Gain of about 3 yards on the play.
3:20 on a running clock. We're in the 4th quarter.
Well, second about 7. Winona is in no hurry to get this thing on.
Well, Winona did what they wanted to. They came over here. They were undefeated, and they took care of business. They played a very physical ball game.
Number 57, their right guard is tiny. He can't be 160 pounds. Oh, no, he's the center. I'm sorry. Oh.
Now, that surprised me a little bit there, that they put the ball in the air. That actually stops the clock on the incompletion.
Yeah, look at number 57. He can't be 160 pounds.
Pass intended for number 14.
Well, 56 on that line is fairly small, too.
Brings up third down. And
56 is the snapper. 57 is a right guard.
Yep. Connor Helms and Nathan Henson.
Uh-oh, little movement. They got away with it. No call. There's a flag.
Now, that was a late. Now, that was a flag like the NBA calls fouls. They wait to see if they make a shot.
You're right. Exactly what I was
thinking. They call a foul.
Hold. Now, they called a hold instead of the but I didn't see a hold on that. Yeah. I guess you can call a hold on any play, but yeah, I don't know. 2:36 to go. That'll take them way back. It'll be third and about 21.
Yeah, that must have been held way back in the backfield, too. Now they start the clock back.
It's third and 20. We're dead on third and 20. The first down marker's on 33, and this is on the 43.
Yep.
It'll be third and 20. 4 seconds on the play clock. They're not going to get this one off.
They're not going to get it off.
Lance. Yeah, they get to call timeout.
Timeout on the field. Timeout Tigers.
Take it. All right. We'll take the timeout with them. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football. Yeah, dadgum on Embry. He's young. He hadn't learned yet, but I was watching him on that play. He was here, and that running back was coming this way, and then he kind of came this way, and Will went this way and stopped, and he couldn't see. There was 2 or 3 guys, and then he ran up, and then that guy ran right there. And I mean, golly.
Assignment football.
Well, here's the thing. If he runs up in there, he don't have to move, right? He don't have to move. He can just stay there and watch.
Yeah. You just bounce.
Right. All right, we're back. Winona has the football, third and 20. Uh-oh, bobble snap. It's on the ground. Oh, he picked it back up. Now he's just going to try to run it. And smoked. He got back to almost the line. Yeah, he got back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 4th and 20.
That was Alton Phillips that made the tackle. Alton's in the game. He's a junior.
1:54 to play.
4th down. I have a feeling Winona will probably just go for it. And Water Valley's going to take a timeout. I don't know if they were trying to get in like more DBs or something, but
well, I thought they were probably thinking it was going to be a punt, and they just, surprised.
Surprised that it wasn't a punt, maybe.
Yeah. Well,
at this juncture, I feel like Winona was probably just going to go for it. I mean, there's
nothing to lose.
Nothing really to lose.
I'll tell you what Brad Embry has to lose is one of them pump sprayers down there, because I need one for my classroom so I can spray the floor and then mop it.
Yeah.
And mine broke today, so he might have that to lose tonight. Yeah.
I thought you were going to get some MSMA in it and go poison some grass.
Well, old Dudley drank some of it one night.
Yeah, he did.
He called me at 2 in the morning.
That's why you put it in one of those bottles and not a Mountain Dew bottle.
That's right. All right, here's the 4th and 20. They're going to run around. 17's just going to hum it down the field. Great pass.
Yeah.
Good coverage right there by Rucker.
Rucker was right there with him. We had 2 more DBs back there with him also. We were prepared for that one. Hayden Eubanks was back there.
Wish we'd have been like that last week.
Marion was back there with him. We had 3 guys around that. So we're going to get the ball one more time.
Yeah, we got minute 34. We got some new jerseys coming in. Looks like, no? One new jersey. Yeah. They'll put Surratt in the slot. He's been in the game already. Eubanks is out wide, and Colby is out wide on the far side. Eubanks on the near side. But number 26 is new.
Got a new quarterback in there, too.
Okay.
That's Jaden at quarterback.
Jaden, okay. Good push right there. He got a couple yards.
New guys getting some action. They work hard in practice. They're getting a little game time action here. 26 is our running back.
Yeah.
Braden Buford, sophomore.
Buford, that's who it is.
Braden Buford, sophomore running back. Jaden Morgan, the freshman quarterback. Got 41 out here, John Surratt.
He's just going to try to keep it himself around the right side. He's got the corner. He's got a little room. Oh, he beat that guy. Can he win the foot race, Lance?
I think he is.
He did. He got it in the end zone. Touchdown with 50 seconds left in the game. Buford. No, that's Morgan, Jaden Morgan.
Yeah, Jaden Morgan, the freshman. You know, we were told he had good speed. And, you know, they ran him in some plays at running back today to see if he could get the corner even earlier in the game.
And that's what I was wanting to see, because if he can win that foot race, that proved to me that what the coaches were saying, that he is fast if you can get him in some open space.
Right.
But this year we just haven't been able to get him in open space. But he is quick.
That's another one of those kids we're going to get to look at for another 3 years. You know, he's just a freshman. There's a lot of very fast sophomores and freshmen. We're going to have some really good speed on this team in the years to come.
Situations like this make me think back to high school. We had one of them state championship type ball clubs in my senior year, and we'd be up on people 20, 30 points going into the last few minutes. Surratt's about to add this extra point, but it reminds me.
Nice kick.
Yeah, it was right down the middle. My holder would try to catch the ball and bring it through his leg and then put it on the tee.
Yeah.
And show him a hot dog a little bit. Boy, we ran like dogs the next week for that crap.
Yeah.
We'll take a break now and be back for the kickoff right after this, 14-30.
Midtown Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Water Valley, has the parts you need for light and heavy-duty vehicles. Custom-made hydraulic hoses for the farm and heavy-duty equipment. 3- and 4-wheeler parts and small engine parts, too. Midtown turns brakes and rotors. Check out their full line of K&N air filters. Midtown Auto Parts in the middle of downtown Water Valley is now open 6:30 a.m. till 6 p.m., 6 days a week. It's Midtown Auto Parts, the real parts store. Main Street Coffeyville Insurance is now First Choice Insurance. We take pride in our customer service. Our goal is to build long-term relationships with our clients through our experienced agents and the ease of doing business. It is our belief that people should be treated equally with the respect and patience they deserve. Great customer service before, throughout, and after the process is our main concern. We strive to give you the best insurance experience. First Choice has insurance to meet your family's needs.
41, John Surratt, kick off the Blue Devils.
Why don't they just let him boot that ball? That is a good ball right there. That ball, you can kick that ball a long way. It's a smooth-leaded ball. You can tell the difference. See it jump off his foot?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. He could hit that ball out of the end zone. So we got
to stop this guy.
Yeah, and Surratt's the last guy, really, and he's doing a great job of trying to stop him. Oh, he's gone for the touchdown.
Wow.
So that's going to be about a 20. No, that's
80 yard.
He got it from actually about the 15 because he ran back to the 15 after he caught it
yard.
And then took it off. So that's 85. And he may have fielded it on the 20, but his momentum didn't stop till he got about to the 15. And he kind of danced around and then took it to the house. So
was that number 6 that did that? Was that small?
I didn't think it was 6. I thought it was.
We've called Small's name quite a few times. He shows good speed.
That was maybe number 12. Let me ask. That was Small.
It was Small. I was thinking that was Small. He's had a good ball game this evening.
That's the problem. And late in the game, you think that they got subs in on kickoff return, but they don't.
Yeah.
So extra point coming for Winona. Snap is back and down. Kick is no good this time. It slipped off to the left. So the score 36-14 with 33 seconds left in the ball game. Remember to catch every playback each weekend starting at 11 o'clock, Channel 97 Max South, and YouTube on Mondays. Just go in and type in Water Valley versus whoever you want to see. This week is Winona, so Water Valley versus Winona. And watch it, rewind it, fast forward. You don't have to wait. You can pause it, go to the bathroom. You can watch just the plays that you want to watch.
What about back-to-back kickoff returns here, Steve?
That would be nice. That would be nice. You could turn in one of them long scoring reports in the second half.
That's right.
They're pulling Marion and putting number 19 in.
19, Elijah White, sophomore.
That's Elijah. So, yeah, no need. Marion has no business on the field right now.
You don't want to get Marion nicked up here, right here with.
So, Bryce Terry right there.
Yeah, Bryce is in.
Looks like they're kicking. They don't even have the ball teed up. There's 11 seconds left on the play clock.
Yeah, they reset it for him. I guess it.
Oh my goodness.
Fell off.
Yeah, they're supposed to. They're supposed to on that. The first time. Second time, they'll reset it. You got to have a holder. Number 20 says his L4 is in the way. That's a line drive. So that's what I was wanting Surratt to do. That's fielded by Rucker, the 20. He's around the left side. He's trying to do it, Lance.
Yeah, Kiki was giving it his all, trying to get on that outside.
That's where you want that other guy to slip back on that reverse.
Yeah.
Right before he gets tackled, to slip, hand the ball off, going the other way.
That's right.
Ball starts at the 45-yard line.
So the Devils have to do something quick if they want to get this back to a 16-point game. They'll have to score in 26 seconds and do it with a whole lot of new jerseys.
Yes, right. We still got Jaden Morgan in there at quarterback.
Bryce is in at Chance's position, H-back.
Bryce getting some action here. The up back.
Ooh, we moved early, got away with it. Handed off to the
Buford.
Buford was trying to look for a hole, and he just got wrestled down at the line of scrimmage.
Got a helmet come off for one of the Winona defenders,
well,
so he'll step out.
That'll be the last play of the ball game.
I believe that's going to do it right there.
And they're going to spot the ball, but there's only 5 seconds left in the game, and the clock's running 2, 1. And that's the ball game. So the final score is 36-14 in favor of the Tigers. We will take a break, and when we get back, we'll do the score summary. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Oh, no. Are you okay, Mike?
Yeah, got a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry. State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're going to get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
In Water Valley, see your good neighbor agent, Andy Epps, for your insurance and financial needs.
State Farm.
Joe Black and Associates, public accountants located at 306 Railroad Street in Water Valley, are proud supporters of Water Valley Blue Devil athletics and academics. Black and Associates wish the best for the Devils not only on the field, but in the classroom, offering individual, business, and estate tax planning and tax preparation, electronic filing, payroll, and general accounting services.
Joe Black and Associates with locations in Water Valley and South Haven.
RENASANT Bank. Understanding you.
The Blue Devil Scoring Summary is sponsored by Dunn's Country Store on Highway 32 West in the Silverina community. Features hickory smoked barbecue, hand-painted never frozen hamburgers, farm-raised catfish, and their cooked order ribeyes served each Friday and Saturday nights.
All right, we're back. Bobby Clark Field, the Winona Tigers have put this one as a W in their books. Score of, 36-14. Lance, tell us how it happened.
All right, we're going to go back to the first score of the evening. The Blue Devils got on the board with a 36-yard fumble recovery by Marion Morgan. That was with 7:52 to go in the first quarter. The PAT by Surrett was good. That made the score, of course, 7-0 in favor of Water Valley. Winona strikes back with 5:04 left in the first quarter on a 20-yard touchdown pass to Small. Their PAT was missed, so the Blue Devils held on to the lead of 7-6. Winona comes back with 4:28 left in the second quarter, and on fourth down they complete a 17-yard touchdown pass. They go for 2. They complete that also, and the score is 14-7. And then with 6 seconds left till halftime, a 31-yard touchdown pass for Winona. The PAT was good. We went into halftime with a score 21-7. In the second half, the first score was at 2:09 in the third, and it was a defensive score for Winona. They sacked Water Valley. They got a safety, and the score was 23-7. We kicked off from our 20. They proceeded to march down the field, and they scored a touchdown. Townsend with a touchdown run, and the score is 30-7 in favor of Winona. The next time Water Valley comes back, and we get a long run by Jaden Morgan, the freshman, number 8, a 55-yard TD, and the PAT was good. It's 30-14. Then late, we had another score. This time, it was an 85-yard kickoff return by Small. Made the score 36-14. The PAT was no good, and that ended up being our final.
Well, I'm not liking the Dunn's Country Store scoring summaries last 2 weeks. Hopefully next week we can make it a brighter episode.
Well, next week we start region play. This is when it all matters, of course. It all matters, but this really matters because this is when you start trying to get yourself in position as you move on towards the playoffs.
I just thought, again, this week, I thought we started better on defense. I even down a couple of players, I thought we came out, and even on offense, we showed a little pulse, but we just kept shooting ourselves in the foot. It seemed like every time we had something going, we were going backwards or we'd intercept or drop the ball. We're just doing something to kill our drives.
Yeah, and our drives, we're not sustaining drives, and we've talked about it all night. That just keeps your defense on the field all night long, and that took a toll on us. You could see that we were really getting tired.
Yeah, defense just can't do that all night long,
you just can't stay on the field.
Especially with some of the guys playing both ways. You can't do it.
Yeah.
So hopefully next week everybody be healthy. We'll get Say and a couple other guys back. We'll take a break and we'll come back and we'll talk about next week's opponent by Hellia. Right after this, you're watching Blue Devil Football.
There's a special quality of life we enjoy here in our area. A way of life you don't find just anywhere. And at Mechanics Bank, we're working together with you to keep a good thing growing. It's that hometown feel, that commitment to make sure you get not just words and empty promises, but genuine, helpful financial service from local people who share your values and have a heart for your community. Standing strong, standing the test of time. Mechanics Bank.
Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
When did insurance companies start emailing handshakes? Why is a billboard the only place you see your agent's face? Who decided you can't have good rates and good coverage? If you're questioning your insurance options, get real answers from a real person with a Farm Bureau Insurance Get Real review. It's simple, quick, and tailored just for you. Get real auto, home, and life insurance. Get Farm Bureau insurance.
See agents Chuck Upchurch, Don Gray, and Bradley Brown. Midtown Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Water Valley, has the parts you need for light and heavy-duty vehicles. Custom-made hydraulic hoses for the farm and heavy-duty equipment. 3- and 4-wheeler parts and small engine parts, too. Midtown turns brakes and rotors. Check out their full line of K&N air filters. Midtown Auto Parts in the middle of downtown Water Valley is now open 6:30 a.m. till 6 p.m., 6 days a week. It's Midtown Auto Parts, the real parts store.
All right, we're back. Bobby Clark Field. Next week, Water Valley takes on Byhalia Indians. We'll travel up there to play these guys. Bob, I don't remember going up there, and we've been up there one time maybe in the last, is that right? 10, 15 years. I remember it, but it was a long time ago. That's when I was working in Memphis.
Wow.
And it's been a while since we played them. And they're not, I don't think, a great team, but not a bad team either.
Well, they're probably, I would think they're one of the bigger 3A schools in the state.
Right.
Because they just recently come down to 3A from 4A. Mm-hmm. And their record is 0-2. They were open tonight. Really not sure who they've played, but we'll be in for a ball game, no doubt about it. I think so. Yeah.
I think so. It's not going to be a week off. It's not going to be one of those where we run the clock. It's going to be a fight.
Yeah.
And I think the Blue Devils, we're kind of beat up. We're banged up, beat up, and still making a lot of mistakes. We got to clean all 3 areas up to start winning the games we're supposed to win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, we go later on in the season, we've always kind of gotten healed up by the time we play like North Panola or somebody like our Independence or somebody like that. And we go up there at Senatobia and there's a chance for us to win. We just have to play a really good game.
Yeah, right.
But right now, we've got to clean up 3 areas, not 1. You know what I mean? And that's we've got to get players healthy. We got to stop shooting ourselves in the foot. And
we got to start moving the ball on offense.
We got to start moving the ball.
We've got to move the ball on offense.
Give that defense some room.
Yeah, and we've talked about the youth on this team, and we're seeing some growing pains. But now it's time. When you played 3 ball games, you now consider your freshmen to be sophomores and your sophomores to be juniors, and you just got to grow up fast because it's not going to get easier. No one's going to take it easy on you just because you're playing, underclassmen. So.
Well, I think you nailed it. You hit the nail on the head. This is growing pains. We are not in. We're rebuilding a little bit.
Yes.
And there's a lot of, and this reminds me of the state championship team when they were freshmen and sophomores.
Yeah, a lot of those kids were playing early.
So it's one of those years. Don't get mad at the Devils if we're not playing great.
Right.
They're a young team.
They're young.
So
they're young, and in this class that we're talking about, these sophomores especially and freshmen, in their junior high days, they were dominant. And I can see that happening in the next year or two,
That's right.
at this high school level also. So I think good things are in store. And we're not giving up on this season by no means.
Heck no.
But definitely the future is definitely bright.
That's right. Well, until next week, I'm Steve Lindsay, Bob Murphy, Lance Clement. We'll see y'all next time. You're watching Blue Devil football. Have a good week.
Today's game has been brought to you by Turnage Drug Store, Farm Bureau Insurance, Tri-Lake Eye Clinic, Midtown Auto Parts, Mechanics Bank, Water Valley and Oxford, Valley Tool Incorporated, State Farm Insurance, C.W. White Incorporated, Black & Associates PA, Luke's Body Shop, Renaissance Bank of Water Valley, Horan & Horan PLLC, Remax Legacy Realty, Sherry Fisher, Yellowbush General Hospital and Nursing Home, First Choice Insurance with 3 locations, Crow Martin PLLC, and Dunn's Country Store. Water Valley Blue Devil football has been a production of Murphy Productions.